All right, we are live. HSFL Paranormal. My name is John. Welcome to After Dark number 13. You guys are in for a treat. This is a first time for you guys who have seen the new setup for tonight. So welcome. I think I gotta change this to 13. Yes, I do. Okay. So Paranormal. My name is John. Welcome to After Dark number 13. All right. Yes, I am doing a Streamlabs or OBS. This is actually a Mac OBS setup here. What's going on? Hey, Fee-Fraz, what's going on? Good to see you. I can see your guys' numbers and names popping up here in the chat. Let me see here, viewer count. There's that. What is going on? Alright, we got 8 people in the house. Awesome. Hey, Cryptid556, what's going on? Hey, Egyptian Gamer Geek, how's it going? Just got the notification. Awesome. So glad you guys got the notification. That is rad. Kyoko Rock Fams, what's up? How's it going tonight? I hope you're enjoying this. I hope you guys like the new stream look for tonight's live stream. Let's see, am I lagging at all? Okay, I shouldn't be. I hope it just doesn't start dropping frames here. It shouldn't. My internet's working great right now. I might need to go grab my computer cord, so I'll be right back, guys. I am going. Hey, exploring Ginger, what's going on? Hey, what is up, everybody? Alright, let me grab my computer cord real quick. I'll be right back. Alright, so welcome to this stormy night, at least for me. It's storming here in California pretty good tonight. Alright, let me grab my computer cord. Hey, welcome everybody. Bambi, Chafé, the fam, what's up? What's kicking? Good to see you guys. I hope you guys like the live stream look tonight. Let me know in the comments if this is something you guys want to see more of. If you like the other way where I do it on Google Hangouts. I'm open to suggestions. I'm just trying to try out some different things to draw people into my channel. So I hope you guys like the look of this. Are you sleeping? I hope you're doing great and God bless. Yes, I am doing great. Patricia Haycraft, welcome to the channel, my friend. If you are new, please consider subscribing to my channel. Exploring Ginger, where are you at? Thank you guys. Really appreciate all the love and support. Yes, Egyptian Gamer Geek, what is going on? Good to see you, my friend. Alright. Think everything's going pretty smoothly. First time checking you out. Okay. Well, I hope you like the channel. I hope you consider subscribing to my channel. I hope you end up hitting the bell notification. I have some really cool content coming up here tomorrow. I'm doing the scary ghost stories at night, so please make sure you stay tuned to my channel. Let's see here. If you actually subscribe to my channel, your name will be brought up in bright lights. At least it should on the screen. So that will happen. Newfoundland. Oh, okay. Awesome. Leanne Ladybug, what's going on? Good to see you. 17 people in the house already. Thank you guys. Really appreciate it. All right. So, can you guys hear me loudly and clearly? Just trying to make sure. I am going to be reading some pretty scary stories tonight, as usual. I'm in Northern California in Redding. The weather is light rain, and it's actually really nice. We need the rain. Absolutely. Yes. Yes. Welcome to my live stream, guys. Oh, somebody decided to play with the live subscriber count. Well, at least I know it works. So thank you, guys. Let's see. Huh? You have to have your channel on you have to have your channel unrestricted, so if you're gonna have the stuff come up in bright lights, and it's gonna be really cool. Whoop, I hit my mic. Hey, Kenneth the Kentucky fam, what is going on, my friend? I hope you're doing well tonight. Yep. 20 people in the house, according to the live subscriber counter. Or the live viewer counter. So that's working. So that's all good. I'm glad to see everything working properly. Alright. Let's see. I'm trying to... Freezing cold here. Where are you at, Patricia? Okay, so I should have reset that. It should be working. Okay. Yeah, it's raining in Morro Bay. Yeah, if anybody didn't know, me and Ray the Fam actually got to collab with one another for the very first time on my channel and on his channel. We did a co-op kind of investigation of some different cemeteries here in San Luis Obispo County, California. So it was super, super cool. Oh, you're in West Virginia. Oh, wow. That's, yeah, I'm sure it's cold there. Wasn't me. I am restricted. Oh, gotcha. Oh, yeah, it's people always mess with the live subscriber count every time I have it on. But that's cool. Doing great. It's freezing 32 degrees here. Ooh, brr. That is chilly, guys. So I hope everybody likes the new banner going across the screen there. You can see it has my information about my Teespring, which is my merch store. If you guys would like to support the channel, I have t-shirts. I have a whole plethora of different stuff, from iPhone cases to tons of other stuff. What else? Coffee cups, women's, children, and men's clothing. So I have a bunch of stuff. Yeah, it's probably a troll. Oh well. Trolls are going to be trolls. They're going to do what they're going to do. Who cares? Alright, so thank you guys. Oh, it's 20 degrees. Brr. Hey, how's it going? Native Grammy, what is up? Yeah, so guys, that is Ray the Fam's channel. James posted it up above here. Guys, make sure you go subscribe to Ray the Fam. Check out that live stream that me and Ray did at the Cayucas Morro Bay Cemetery. It is an amazing, amazing place. Unearthly Wanderings, what is going on? Great to see you. Thank you so much for coming by. Alright, yes, we have quite the chat going on. Yeah, saw them. They were cool. Your videos with Ray. Yeah, I have another one coming out tomorrow about the Santa Rosa Cemetery. And this place was incredible. This place was the oldest Catholic church that is not an old Spanish mission here in California. And it was very beautiful. You're blue now. Well done, Unearthly. Yes, Unearthly, I did make you a... Yes. Nice. Yes, awesome. Yeah, it looks good. Yeah, the new video tomorrow, I worked out some of the kinks and took some of your suggestions from the video yesterday, and I kind of slowed it down a little bit with when the camera pans around. If anybody didn't see my new setup, I got some new YouTubing equipment. If anybody has never been to my channel, I got this, which allows me to basically illuminate an entire room at night, and it actually holds my iPhone right here, so that is super cool, guys. And it allows me to have full control. My other little fun gadget that I got recently was my new ghost hunting camera for Presence of the Unknown. And I actually think I killed the battery because apparently I left the IR light on. I don't know why. But, yeah, so I got to replace the battery now. But this is the new camera. It has this switch, if it worked, would be your multi-spectrum. The other one would be your full IR setup. And I have the camera, but it's on, actually no, my camera's right here. I didn't know. Okay. I thought I had it charging. But yeah, so this is actually the camera, as you can see. It actually allows me to shoot in 4K and in full night vision. Oh, there we go. There you can see me there on the camera. So there's that. I do invest a lot of money into my YouTube channel and Presence of the Unknown because I know it's going to work. I have faith in it. I mean, just an amazing group of people that I work with. Does that work off a battery pack? The double light? Are you talking about this one right here? So this is actually 2 AA batteries. This one. And it's just a camera rig for my iPhone, so I can have better control. So it's not as shaky. Hey Nathan, what's going on, man? Hey Angel Muniz, hashtag Nation of Domination. What's going on, bro? Nation, we have Nathan likes drums. Guys, thank you so much for coming by and supporting my channel. I am 34 hours away from being considered for monetization here on YouTube. So very close. I'll probably end up getting it with this video. So thank you guys for all of your love and support. I really appreciate all the time you guys give me. You guys are what makes this channel special and makes me want to keep buying stuff to make sure this channel looks as professional and detail oriented as possible. So I do take care of my viewers. I want to make sure the subscriber outlook and how my channel looks is perfect for you guys. I'm always willing to take suggestion, and I'm never shy away from any constructive criticism. So yeah, guys, I will probably get monetized during this video. Hey, Kim Fitzgerald Rock Fam, what's up? Thank you so much, Fee and Lady of the Lake Fork and Leah Ladybug. Thank you guys. Yeah, I mean, it's a lot of hard work and dedication spent creating the streams, the shows, whether it's the Let's Hear Your Paranormal Stories or After Dark or Meditation Mondays or the Saturday Hangout with me. I mean, these shows take a lot of time, effort, and energy, but I'm so willing to do it just for you guys, to give you guys the best viewer experience possible. It is so amazing. Like, I get to come off of work here and hang out with you guys. It is really bright in here. If anybody didn't know, I have 2 big lights. If you guys can't see here real quick, there's 1 and there's 2. So those lights are very bright, but they make the channel look professional. I love having the professional lighting. What's going on, Dear On? What's going? Good to see you. Alright guys, we are going to start with the scary stories here in just a minute. If you guys have any suggestions on what you think this channel and the direction it should go after the time of being monetized, let me know in the comment section. If you want to change, if you want to have something and give some suggestions, I am always open it. What is the craziest thing that's ever happened? Oh, where do I start? Can you please keep Angel in your prayers? He goes in for surgery tomorrow. She is home now, but keep her in your prayers. Absolutely, I'll definitely make sure I keep Angel in in my prayers. Guys, I mean, I love you guys from the bottom of my heart. Thank you so much for all your support here on my channel. You guys are what makes this channel so special. You're the most hardworking YouTubers I've ever seen across YouTube, John. You're an amazing job with all your videos. You deserve to get monetized. Thank you so much, Deron. I really appreciate that comment. I do work really hard on the channel. I do try to give you guys some awesome content. I'm not the best YouTuber out there, but I do try to work hard and try to make sure that you guys are happy with the content that I put out on my channel, so you guys keep coming back every time. I'm so glad to have the people that constantly get here every time. Yes, prayers for Angel. God, Angel, Kenneth the Kentucky fam's friend. Is it your friend? Or family member is going in for surgery tomorrow. I pray for her. I pray for her protection. I ask you if you could put your shield and light and love and protection around her during her surgery tomorrow. It is scary to go through those situations, but with your guidance, I know that Angel will be safe. And I pray in Jesus' name, amen. Yeah, it's a long road. Yeah, I mean, I've been on since now July, guys. I've been on since July. So I never thought I was ever going to get near this far. So I am super appreciative of all of your support here on the channel, guys. Don't just stay with one subject. That's the reason you don't, oh yeah. Don't stay on the same subject. Yeah, exactly. I like to mix things up a little bit with some music, some photography. I love showcasing my photography for you guys. That is my other most passion in life, is my photography. If anybody didn't really notice, I've been a photographer for multiple newspapers, for multiple different social media accounts, Facebook pages, for car shows, for storm chasing, for forecasting the weather. I've always been a photographer and videographer before anything else. And that's how I got the people that I am friends with. A lot of the people. Just a lot of hard work and dedication, putting myself in risky situations to give other people a clear view of what is going on. I don't bullshit with nobody. I like to be upfront and center with everybody of what I'm doing, and I don't try to scare people unless it's necessary. And this stream is necessary. Just like, oh, I'm so glad you liked the channel there, Exploring Ginger. Thank you. Thank you, James. Man, guys, please go support James the Sharpshooter, the man, the fam. Now he's under just James the Sharpshooter. Or, no, he's just under the Sharpshooter. Please go subscribe to his channel. And he is just such an amazing supporter of just about everybody here on YouTube. So, guys, please go support him. 22 people in the house right now. Thank you guys so much. I hope you guys are enjoying the content. Let's see here. 19 thumbs up. Guys, please smash that like button, fam. It'd be so cool if supporters could come on panel and share their paranormal stories. Guys, remember the last time I did it. If you want to message me on PM, you can call in. I'll give you guys my number, and you guys can call in and share your scary stories. So that is a cool option. I always like communicating with my fans. Or you can set it up through a Google Voice or Google Hangout voice call, and we can set it up that way as well. But you have to message me privately on Facebook or on Twitter. Guys, please make sure you guys subscribe to my Facebook as well. Thank you so much for the new supporter. I really appreciate you. I hope you enjoy this channel. I have so much content coming out here in the next few days. Smash. Oh, there we go. Gemma Autism at its finest grace just re-supported my channel. Thank you, Gemma. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. I'm so glad you're back here on my channel. I am, my heart goes out to you, Gemma. I do love you as a friend. You are such an amazing person. Thank you so much. So guys, if you subscribe to my channel, you will see that thing go up, and you will see your name brought up in lights like that. So that is super cool. You lived on a haunted house for over a year and a half. That is crazy. Guys, I live in a haunted house. This house is haunted. Let me just put it straightforward. if you guys have followed me from the beginning, I created this channel because this house. Because I had weird stuff happening all the time. And then after I started doing the investigations, it only got gnarlier and gnarlier. We have big fires near me. It's 60 kilometers wide. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. I hope you're okay. Please, pray for Kim Fitzgerald, Rock Fam. We don't want anybody to be caught in these nasty fires. They're so scary. Yeah, Unearthly Wanderings. You can come up on panel. Well, I don't have it really set up as a panel per se. So this is actually OBS, but you can call in. Do you have me on Hangouts? If not, I mean, I don't really have any problem putting my email address on here for the channel. gmail.com. Okay, guys, so there is my, if you put in my email into Google Hangouts, you can come up and, you can message me through that. We could start a phone call through Google Hangouts, and you can share your scary stories. We could do it that way. If you want to, you can message me on Facebook, and we could do a Facebook call. That's another way we can do this. So, guys, please make sure you you message me, and I'll set it up through either a call on Facebook or like that, because I have it set up right now on Streamlabs. 25 people in the house right now. Thank you so much, guys. I've got autism support group later. May also be going to the hospital for my shoulder. Okay, guys, we need to pray for Gemma, autism at its finest grace. She hurt her shoulder, and she needs our prayers for protection and for healing. God, please, in Jesus' name, I ask that you put your love and shield and protection around Gemma, autism at its finest grace, and help her with the healing process for her shoulder, and to guide her safe through that situation. Amen. Okay, awesome. Thank you, Unearthly. That'll work perfectly. Yeah, guys, please smash that like button if you haven't already. Thank you guys for the views. I really appreciate it. We have 24 people in the house right now. Guys, make sure you tweet this out, share this out on Facebook and on Twitter. 26 people. Wow. Awesome. Yes, lifting up Gemma in her prayers. Yeah, Gemma, autism at its finest grace, is an awesome person. I'm typically clumsy. So am I. I'm a goof. I'm clumsy. I've... Put it in perspective, guys. I've broken like 18 different bones. 16, 18. Yeah, I've broken a lot of bones. So I know how it is. I'm clumsy as hell. I fell pulling. Currently left-handed. It's weird. No, I'm left-handed too, so that's not weird at all. Thank you for the 28 people in the house watching this stream from all over the world. Thank you so much. I am going to be sharing some scary ghost stories at night for you guys. I hope you do enjoy. Sherry in Ricky's vlog. Sorry I forgot to mention your name. How's it going, my friend? Guys, please go support Ray the Fam and his channel. He has been with me the last few days here in San Luis Obispo County, California, doing some collaborations at the haunted cemeteries. So please go make sure you go support Ray the Fam. Let's see here. 28 people watching. Awesome. Awesome, awesome. Hey, Story of Dory, what is going on? Yes, 28 people in the house right now. Thank you guys. You guys rock. Love you so much. Guys, those people who did not hear, I have some great news. I'm only 34 watch hours away from getting monetized on YouTube. Well, at least being considered for monetization on YouTube. So please check that out, guys. Please make sure you guys stay here. I hope you guys enjoy the stories. This stream will probably get me to my monetization point on YouTube tonight. So this is a very special live stream. I get to share all this time with you. Holy smokes, the viewer count just jumped up to 31. I haven't had 31 people in my live stream in a very long time. Thank you guys so much for your support. Hey, Herman the Great, what is going on, my friend? Great to see you. He is one of my good friends. He is in Fresno, California. Another one of our Central Coast California peeps. So thank you, Herman, so much for coming by. Yeah, so that means I have a chance to get paid here on YouTube for the live streaming, where they run ads on my channel, and I also get Super Chat, which will be super handy instead of having the PayPal hookup. I appreciate it, Herman. Herman's actually been watching my stuff and running my playlist tonight. So guys, please make sure you go subscribe to Herman the Great too. He is an amazing person, amazing YouTuber, just like me and everybody else here, guys. There's Ray the Fam is awesome, another Central Coast fan here. He is here in the Central Coast of California. So is Irish Whiskey Paranormal, another Central Coast YouTuber. So there's a whole bunch of people. So yeah, I'm super duper excited, guys, to have ads on my channel to make it look super professional. 30 people in the house right now, guys. That is so awesome. Much love, Aussie Tiger Rock Fam. What's going on? Hey, tuning in. What is up, Annie Grace Cooper? Welcome to the stream. I will be the first super chat, I promise. Oh man, that's so nice of you, man. I was one of your first super chats, I think, Herman the Great, when you got monetized. So guys, a whole bunch of the community lately has gotten monetized on YouTube. I believe Aniki Jack Colorado Explorers got it. Who else? There was a bunch of YouTubers. Yeah, exactly. Hashtag time for change. Yeah, I mean, that was such a amazing live stream that Lunatic Dad put on today. It was very heartfelt, and you know, we all got to stand past all of the drama and move on from all the crap that we were dealing with. You know, we struggle so much on our outside life. Why have the need to bring the drama here on YouTube? You know what I mean? We need to be friends and collaborate with one another and talk with one another and get to know one another. And not everybody's gonna like you on YouTube, but that's perfectly fine. If you don't like me, you can very happily unsubscribe to my channel, and I have no problem with that. If you do enjoy my content, please consider subscribing. I really appreciate all the love and support. Yes, we need to stick together. I think Frances got it, if I heard her right. Yes. We are out of the Reedley, California. Central... Yeah, Cryptid's in the Central Coast of California, too. Yeah, people can be crazy, and, you know, tempers and emotions can mix into that, and, you know, and things happen, you know, but... If you can learn to if you can learn to let go and let God, that is the most important thing, really. And, you know, I mean, real talk, guys. It's just so amazing that I had the opportunity to forgive people, and they had an opportunity to forgive me, which was amazing. And we actually had a good few hour-long discussion tonight, and it was very happy, and it was very laid back and chill. So that was super awesome. So I hope you guys are enjoying the stream so far. John Green Bay Wacky. was Green Bay Wacky this evening, not Lunatic Dad. No, Lunatic Dad was on there. He was live earlier before Green Bay. Love you. Yes, I love you too, Herman the Great. You're awesome. Cryptid is awesome. Thank you for all of your guys' support. I love my Central Coast peeps. So many of us that we have gotten to connect with. Whether you're in the paranormal or not, that is perfectly awesome. It's just so great to meet other people who have like-minded, you know? And it's cool that we all live in the same general area. I'm about 2 hours away just from about everybody else. But that's okay. I'm a little outside of where everybody else is. We're not perfect beings, but imperfect people. And I love you all. Absolutely, guys. Nobody here is perfect. We all struggle with certain things. But we can all come together and find that commonality with one another to kind of give back to everybody who either is supporting us and the people that we support, and, you know, forgive the people that we have wronged. They forgive you for what they've done. I mean, there's no reason for hate, only love, guys. So that's my 2 cents on it. I hope you guys are really understanding that. So yeah, guys, I need to meet up with Herman the Great. Yes, YouTube should be the place of love, absolutely. So, thank you guys for understanding. Except for me, I'm perfect. Mommy and Daddy said so. Yes, enjoying it, John. Thank you so much, guys. I really appreciate it. All your love and support. I learned in my late 20s and early 30s that anger energy is exhausting, and too much energy on anger is a waste. Use your energy on happiness and joy. Absolutely, Cynthia. Absolutely. It's good to see you, Tara Cope. How are you tonight? So good to see you. Yes. Sorry, I got excited about that little speech, so I kind of hesitated a little bit, but I hope you guys liked it. HSFL, what about... Yes, I love my UK fans. I love my Australian fans. I love everybody who comes onto my channel. I just wanted to give a special shout out to the people that live here on the Central Coast of California who are awesome. Me and Ray the fam got to meet up for the first time, which was cool. But yes, I do love my fans from the UK. Sherry from PWI. I have Gemma Autism at its finest grace. Sandra, two-dimensional paranormal investigator. North Nottingham Paranormal. Paranormal White Noise, who's in Germany actually, but she's from the UK, if that counts. So yeah, lots of people from the UK. So that is super awesome. I'm so glad you got rid of your headache. Yeah, guys, please share this on social media. Get the word out that I am live so your people and we can all come together, have some fun, and listen to some scary ghost stories. And tonight's the perfect night because it's raining and it's stormy out. Well, at least for me it is. But, yes, we all we need is love. Absolutely. Thank you, Tara Cope, for the mention. So I am going to bring on Unearthly Wanderings here. Yes, I am ready. So I'm calling Unearthly Wanderings right now and bring her on. Oh, somebody dropped a bottle outside. Unearthly, I'm calling you if you're still in the chat. Oh, hold on.
Hello, how are you?
Hey, Unearthly, how's it going?
Not too bad, thank you. How are you?
I am doing very, very well. Thank you so much for coming on. I really appreciate it. Well, we are all dying to hear your scary story. So you have the floor.
Thank you. So probably the most recent one that I can share with you is... it happened to me in the last week. I was online watching one of the videos from Presence of the Unknown.
Oh.
you know the image that I sent through to you, and it was the wooden box with the ghost girl's face on the side of it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I thought, what I'll do, I'll go back through the video and I'll timestamp where I saw that so that everyone else can see it as well. So I went back and I watched the video and I could not find it.
What?
I know. As strange as it sounds, I could not find it. But you can clearly see there's a face on that box.
Wow.
Yeah. So that was pretty scary.
Yeah, I mean, we've experienced some weird and crazy stuff on Presence of the Unknown. We've had the full body apparitions at the Green Hotel investigation. We had, what was the other one? We had the multiple voices at Green Hotel, the multiple voices on the Murder House investigation. My demonic possession, or not possession,
Wow.
but the demonic attachment that I had on Presence of the Unknown after the investigation had ended. I brought something home with me, that evil basement that we went into, because I inadvertently invited that thing to come and speak with me thinking it was a child, but it was actually a really old type of demon, according to the person I talked to.
Oh my goodness.
And
that's probably the worst one.
Yeah, and because it was knowledgeable, it was intelligent, it knew when to lurk and attack, and when I would sleep, I would wake up with scratches across my throat. My hand had claw marks down the side of it. I was seeing images of what looked like this haggard old woman with her eyes bleeding into her mouth.
Wow.
Yeah, I mean, it was...
I would believe it too.
I mean, it was messed up, and I finally had to have my house blessed by a priest and did a whole house exorcism.
I'm so glad that you got rid of it though, because you hear all these horror stories of people that can't get rid of these things.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, some people have them for a lifetime, and then they end up getting the attachment, and then it turns into a possession. Then you have things where people start levitating off of their bed. And this is real deal stuff. Like, this is not me making shit up. Like, there's documented cases. I mean, look at The Exorcism. The movie is actually based on fact. There is a house in Cincinnati, Ohio. That's where it is. You can look it up. It's on YouTube.
Yep. I've seen some crazy stuff, and there's a lot of movies out there now that, you know, they're based on true stories of possessions and things like that. And they're crazy.
Oh, yeah.
To watch some of these. It's amazing.
Oh, yeah.
The only time I've ever seen a full body apparition, it was, I think when I started first opening up my gifts that I have and seeing things, and I got up late one night when I was staying at my mother's house. I think I was only about 21 at the time, and I'm standing at the kitchen sink to get a glass of water, and the window was over the kitchen sink, and I looked outside, and there was a little girl standing in the backyard next door just staring at me, and she had on a very old-fashioned type school dress with the knee-high socks and the shoes.
Tara Cope actually said she lives near Cincinnati. It was actually the Exorcist house, where it's actually based off of the movie The Exorcist. Was near Cincinnati, Ohio. The original one. The priest was actually arrested for murder for the death of the girl. For mispracticing, he was actually charged with murder.
Oh my gosh, I didn't know that.
Mm-hmm. I mean, they didn't go into that part of it with the story in the movie. But yeah, no, that legitly happened. He was charged with murder.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Hey, Stacy Flesh Girl, what's going on? But, yeah, I mean, it was creepy for sure.
Yeah, definitely. It's the one, I don't know if you guys have seen it, but there was a movie made a few years ago about the Dybbuk box, and it was a little girl and her older sister and dad, and he bought her the box at a garage sale, and she opened it and became possessed. And they said that movie was in parts based off the real Dybbuk box, but also off other paranormal stories as well.
I won't touch one of those. I don't care like how some of those people like want to get views for messing with them, but I'm not the YouTuber who's going to be doing that. I'm not touching a Dybbuk box. I'm not touching a Ouija board just to get views and put myself in danger and my teammates. Hell no.
No. I have children and I value my life too much for that.
Yeah, I don't need another demonic attachment, and there's always going to be worse. I mean, it could have been a lot worse than what I had to deal with, which I couldn't imagine. But, I mean, people have dealt with worse. Like Joe from Presence of the Unknown, he grew up in a house, and he watched his uncle levitate off the bed.
Oh my gosh.
And the story went behind that the angry spirit of a man who hung himself in the garage of this house in Los Angeles haunted his house, and his uncle had handprints on his neck.
See, I think that's the thing too. I think a lot of people are non-believers and they think that people just make this stuff up.
Yeah.
So they go out and they play with boards and things like that. And then they have demonic possessions. And for someone like you know what it's like to have not a possession, but an attachment like that. It's scary.
Oh, it is. It's absolutely horrifying. Like, if I never have to go through that experience again, I'm good on that.
Yeah, definitely.
Like,
it's okay to look at them, but don't come near me, sort of thing.
To answer your question, it was a Dybbuk box, and it's a Jewish demon box, basically is what it is. They put these demons and trap them inside of these boxes and seal them with wax, so they should not be open. But you have YouTubers who think, oh, this is a great idea. I think I'm gonna open this. And if you've ever watched Oh My Gosh, Urban Spirits, Urban Exploration with Joe. You had a bunch of other YouTubers who are, Patty was involved in those videos. Some other people, and I mean, you literally see when Joe opened that one that Omar handed him. Like, there was a knife that flew right by his head, and there was nobody in that house.
Yeah.
Well, not to mention he opened a demon box inside of an already extremely haunted house. That was just playing with fire, in my opinion. But, I mean, my credit goes out to him for what he's had to deal with. And then another person is Mo Sargi. Mo Sargi has played with fire since the beginning with all the like occult places he has been to. I went to one occult town. We have one embedded into another town here in Central California, and I won't even release the video that we got there. Joe and I refuse to release the video, because we're afraid that we're gonna get attacked by people from that cult. They are actually tied to Jim Jones from the Temple of the People, or the Cyanide guy, the Kool-Aid guy.
Yeah.
And these people are directly tied to him. And his cult was called the People's Temple. This one's called the Temple of the People. I mean, it is just so intertwined, and I found all this shit on YouTube. I found the intertwine. It was like Jim Jones's like son, who was a pastor there.
Wow.
Yeah, I mean, it is creepy. In that whole town, like, you see ghost cars like looking like they're gonna rush you, and then the lights disappear, and there's no car. And then you hear, like, weird screaming. There's, like, a satanic church with a giant pentagram. And, I mean, it was creepy.
Wow.
I mean, I refuse to go back to that town. And it's only, like, 20 minutes away from where I live.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
And I don't even like going to the town or going to the cemetery all that much anymore because of the evil stuff that we experienced there. I went there with Ray recently to do the live stream for my channel, and I mean, Ray got touched. That was his first touch, was at the cemetery right next to my house.
My goodness.
So
There's got to be something going on there, whether it be a portal or something.
People mess with Ouija boards there all the time.
Yeah, there you go. Yep.
Ouija boards. I use a spirit box there, but I'm respectful. I do a blessing on the spirit box. I have my protection cross, if you guys can see that. This is blessed actually by 2 priests and dipped in holy water multiple times.
Yeah.
I make sure I am very protected. Yeah, I won't go back there to that one cemetery. So, what is the craziest thing that's ever happened to you?
I've had a lot of things happen throughout my life. I see ghosts. I've just started hearing them over probably the last year and a half. So for me, I've seen a lot, and nothing really surprises me. Probably the best piece of evidence that I've caught, I would say, thus far. I did a video a couple of weeks ago where I went to a cemetery out here. It's called the Hall Cemetery. And I'd been there previously and been in touch with the spirit of a little boy.
Wow.
So I went back to do a video to find out who he was.
Mm-hmm.
And I found out in this video who he was. And when I was sitting down with the spirit box going, you can see and hear a tap on my camera. Like my camera moves and you can hear a tap.
Wow.
And then the spirit box says in a child's voice, "Tip, you're it now." So it's like he was playing tag with me.
Oh my God.
That really amazed me. That was phenomenal.
That's incredible. When we did the spirit box in that cult town, and I didn't know it was this bad when we investigated this. They actually have a cemetery there, and I said, "Who's here with us?" And it said 100 of us, and we're watching you.
Wow.
And we discovered there was 100 graves. So
you're kidding. Wow.
It was a very small cemetery, and it said, "We're watching you."
Oh, wow.
We got the chills, and we got the hell out of there as fast as you could possibly imagine.
I don't blame you.
And then we went back one other time to do another film, and we were being watched by like 3 people up at the top of the hill, and they started coming after us. We ran like hell.
Oh my goodness.
Because we were hearing like a woman yell at the top of her lungs, and we couldn't find her anywhere. It sounded so close, but there was nobody there. They practice a lot of like dark witchcraft there, and like satanic stuff. Yeah, it's nasty, and we won't go back.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I mean it's pretty creepy.
Yeah.
Hey Alicia, Parish Rock fam, what's going on? So where are you located out of?
I'm actually in Canberra, it's also called the Australian Capital Territory.
Oh, wow.
It's sort of inside of New South Wales in Australia.
Oh, okay. Fee Fraz is from Australia. And so's Alicia, Parish Rock fam.
Yep, and Kim Fitzgerald.
Yep, Kim Fitzgerald.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, a lot of YouTubers there in Australia. Haley Fam Jeweler, how's it going? Good to see you. Welcome. Seems like the subscriber counter is down. Let me reset it real quick.
Okay.
Or not subscriber counter, but the let's see. Yep, there we go.
Gosh, you must be getting close now.
Close to. It was actually the viewer counter here. I'm trying to see if it goes back on. Don't
forget to like the stream, everyone.
Yeah, guys, please like this stream. So what creepy places have you been to in Australia?
I haven't actually travelled that much, and so that's why I've sort of started doing what I'm doing, because I want to. One place I have been to, and I think I went there when I was about 16 or 17, there's a place called the Monte Cristo Homestead.
Yes, I want to check that. That's on my haunted bucket list.
Is it really?
Yeah, because it's like...
It's amazing.
It's the most haunted building in Australia.
It is, yes. And it is amazing.
What did you experience there?
So I didn't get to look around all the sheds and things like that, but in the actual house itself,
Mm-hmm.
there's one chair where you sort of can see someone sitting from time to time, so we experienced that. There's a room at the front of the house downstairs where you can hear things being moved and sometimes see things. The top of the stairs, there was one of the maids pushed down the stairs and a baby unfortunately died. So if you stand at the top of the stairs, sometimes you can have someone nudge you, and I had that.
Wow.
Someone nudged me. And then in one of the top bedrooms, I believe if you're looking out toward the balcony at the front of the house, it's the room to the right-hand side.
Wow.
When I was in there, I almost passed out because I felt like I had a pressure on my chest and it was hard to breathe.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's super wild.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. It was pretty creepy.
Oh, I was just saying, Fee Fraz is from Australia. So is who is known as Road Train's Tiger, but now it's under Aussie Tiger Rock Fam.
That's correct. Yep.
Yep. So there's a lot of y'all from Australia. That's awesome. Oh, Port Arthur in Tasmania. Oh, that's another haunted location?
It is, yeah. There was a massacre there.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I'm going to have to do some more research. I've already shared this on Discord livestream server. Awesome. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Gemma Autism. Thank you. Yeah, that is whack. Like, Aussie Tiger Rock fan said I'm from Queensland. And then
Oh, yep.
Alicia Parrish said she's in New South Wales as well. So
okay.
She's in Sydney.
Oh, yeah, there's a couple of really good haunted locations in Sydney.
Isn't the Opera House haunted?
It's said to be.
Said to be.
There
okay.
are supposed to be a couple of spirits in there.
Gotcha. If anybody wants to say, if you're from the Sydney area, Alicia Parrish, what buildings do you know of that are haunted there? Because I got offered a job in Australia a few years ago. I should have taken it. They wanted to move me to Adelaide. And,
Adelaide?
Yeah, Adelaide. Yeah, Adelaide. Yep. And I wish I had taken it at the time because that would have been so cool to go visit Australia and like hang out. But I had this guy from Queensland message me from high school. His family's from Australia, and he's like, "Oh, you don't want to move there. It's all desert, and you have to deal with all the venomous snakes." And I was like, "Oh man, no, I'm good."
No matter where you go in Australia, you'll have snakes.
Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, it's just like the United States. Here in California, we got rattlesnakes like crazy. We actually have 3 different kinds of rattlesnakes here in Central California. Where I lived in North Carolina, we had actually 6 types of venomous snakes, including the most venomous snake in the United States, which is actually the coral snake.
Oh, yeah.
And it's a purely neurotoxic venom. And then we also had the eastern diamondback rattlesnake, which is it's the most high output pit viper in the world. It's like, if it bites you, it just drops venom like it's going, because those snakes get up to like 7-8 feet long. And they actually swim from island to island eating the rabbits, and they chase the rabbits and the mice on the islands in North Carolina. It's wild, because if you're kayaking, you'll see a rattlesnake in the water.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it's crazy. I never thought I would see it, but I went kayaking to Masonboro Island in near Wilmington, North Carolina, and lo and behold, there's a big old eastern diamondback rattlesnake swimming in the ocean. And so we kind of grabbed our net and kind of ushered him onto land, because he kind of looked like he was wiped out. So we kind of ushered him safely with a long ass pole and got him to land. But the second he got onto land and spent 5 minutes in the sun, he was mad at the hell at us and rattling his tail wildly. It was crazy. But talk about like haunted locations. The southern part of the United States. Oh my God. I mean, you have the Civil War, and I actually lived at the end of a block where there was a Civil War cemetery, and we saw spirit stuff all the time in our neighborhood. We saw apparitions, we saw crazy stuff, we heard what sounded like grown men crying like they were in pain. Like,
wow.
I mean, it was so sad because, I mean, the Civil War played out right in my neighborhood.
Yeah.
And then
it is sad to think of how many people died.
Yeah, it truly was. And then, like, another reason southeastern North Carolina was so haunted was because I think it was 45% of the town died from yellow fever at the time of the Civil War.
Gosh.
So between the Civil War and the yellow fever outbreak, there was a lot of people that died. Horrible, horrible deaths. So, I mean, everybody knows that the town is haunted. They don't try to justify it like they do here in California. They're like, oh, no, that can be explained. No, in North Carolina, people are super open. It's like, it's celebrated, actually, in that part of the country.
Yeah, I think more people these days are more interested in the paranormal. So, really, if you have a place that's haunted, it's a tourist attraction.
Oh, yeah.
Make money out of it.
For sure.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely. Thank you guys for the 19 people still watching. I really appreciate it, you guys. So you've been to that Monte Cristo house. Any other locations in Australia that like really stood out to you?
The one place I had lived with my dad in Picton, which is just outside of Sydney. It's one of the outer suburbs of Sydney. And I didn't know it at the time that I lived there, but it's apparently Australia's most haunted town. We had a lot of weird things happen when we were there, but we didn't know it was haunted.
Gotcha.
But, yeah, no, I've had a lot of experiences throughout my life, and I think it's because, you know, I'm gifted that they're probably drawn to me more. You know, I haven't had anything bad happen. I haven't had any bad attachments or scratches or anything, unfortunately.
Right.
So
yeah. That's a good thing.
Yeah.
That's because that's really scary to have happen. You never want to have like an attachment like that because you don't know if you're gonna be able to get that attachment off. You know what I mean?
That's exactly right. Yeah.
Hey, Cahill Doggo, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. I hope you enjoy this live stream. My channel is HSFL Paranormal. I am on the phone right now with Unearthly Wanderings from Australia. She is talking about her local area in New South Wales, Australia, and about all the haunted locations there. And it's so cool that we get to actually have the time to communicate with one another from all over the world and share our stories like this.
Yeah, it is. It's amazing.
Fee said she is from Victoria.
Yeah, that's correct. There's a couple of places there that I really want to go and visit.
Aussie Tiger Rock Fam said the old Melbourne Goal is apparently haunted.
Yeah.
Oh, gotcha,
it's
Joe.
Crazy haunted. Yeah.
Oh, really? Have you been there?
I haven't been there yet. It's on my bucket list.
Hey, Michael, I believe in ghosts. How's it going? Good to see you. EV Peace, brother. But, so what are the stories out of there?
So people have pretty much caught everything. They've been pushed. They've had doors close on them. They've caught photos of full body apparitions and shadow figures, voices, EVPs, the works, really.
Wow, that's incredible. Yeah. And is this like I'm guessing this is a relatively large jail?
Yeah, for Australia, it's one of the largest, I believe, like of the time period anyway.
Mm-hmm.
And I believe that Fee might be able to tell you this, but I think it might be the jail where Ned Kelly was once as well.
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah, yeah.
So how old is this jail, like, go... How old is this jail, like, date back to?
I couldn't tell you, but I think it's the 1800s. It might be, I couldn't tell you.
So
I'd have
this...
to look that up.
Was it, like, when Australia was under English control?
That's a good question. I would probably believe so, because I think it was around that time of Ned Kelly that we still had a lot of convicts and things coming in, didn't we?
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sure.
That's definitely something. Yeah, I think it was Unearthly said Fee. Yeah, she said she's...
Yeah.
Ned Kelly is one of your ancestors? Wow. Alicia Parrish,
wow.
rock fam. So, who was Ned Kelly, if you could give us a little background? I actually never heard that name before.
He was one of our notorious bushrangers. So he used to go around and rob stagecoaches and...
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and banks and things. And he did it with... I think there was one or two of his brothers with him and a couple of friends. But, yeah, he made his own suit of armour. So he had a helmet with a little rectangle cut out for his eyes, and he made a plate for his chest and everything, and it's in the Canberra Museum here still.
And Ned Kelly was hung there. Okay.
Yeah, yep.
Let's see. Alicia Parrish said 1788 was the first fleet arrived in Sydney. They were outlaws, so it's kind of like our version of. It's kind of like your guys' version of our Jesse James.
That's exactly right. Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, they were outlaws. They were just crazy people, and probably a lot of people died, I'm guessing.
Yeah, but I think at the same time with Ned Kelly, he did also help a lot of the poor, sort of like a Robin Hood kind of thing, I guess you could say. Yeah. It took a long time for them to catch him, though. So.
He was probably a very intelligent person by the sounds of it.
Yeah, he was. Yep.
So that's a cool story. Like, see, this is the history stuff that I love to learn on doing these streams. I have always loved just hearing history from other people's perspective from different parts of the world, and like especially with the paranormal stuff, because a lot of people, and there's some people that do have stories, they just are scared of it or they want to deny it altogether. But it's definitely eye-opening to talk to people about it and kind of get that out in the open, because a lot of people are scared of the paranormal. And really, I mean, there is some stuff you need to be scared about. There is some, I'm not going to lie, there's some stuff I'm still scared about. One of those is haunted dolls, and I still hate them to this day. Dolls, period, freak me out. And I can thank Chucky for that one. Another one is clowns. Like, me and clowns do not mix. And a few years ago, when we were living in North Carolina, there was this thing where these people were dressing up as clowns and getting onto your property and sneaking behind your house in the woods. They're lucky they didn't get shot in that part of the country.
They really are, yeah.
Like, all it is out there is rednecks, so, like, I'm surprised nobody got killed. Like, cause, like, if I swear to God, like, if I saw a clown in my backyard, I would give a warning shot, cause that, I'm not dealing with no clowns. That just freaks me out.
So you don't think you'll ever go to the Clown Motel?
No, probably not. That's in Las Vegas, isn't it?
Gosh, I have no idea.
Where is the Clown Motel? I mean, yeah, I don't know. If as long as there's not, like, actual clowns there, which is probably very unlikely.
No, I think it's just dolls and things, dressed as clowns, inanimate objects.
Like, I can stay as long as I can with dolls, but clowns are just an absolute automatic no.
Yeah, they've got this creepiness to them, don't they?
Yeah, like when we did the Green Hotel investigation, and they had those 3 haunted dolls there, and one of them was so haunted they had to keep in a glass case because it would move around. I'm like,
The one with the real hair.
Yeah, they used real human hair, and I think that's actually how the spiritual attachment happened. Was with that human hair. Probably remnant energy from that person who probably is now, I'm assuming, dead because that doll was made in Germany from the 1800s or 1900s.
Wow.
And the other doll had real human hair too, the smaller one, and then the other one was just plain ass creepy, the one that was on that bed. And
the one with its hand. Oh, I know what. Yeah.
Joe played a really bad joke on me, and he knows I hate dolls, so he would move it just like a few inches over when I wasn't paying attention, and I would look at it, I'm like, dude, that doll just moved, and he's like, what? And he would totally play into it, and I was just like, oh my god. Because we were getting EMFs off that doll. I mean, it was verified that doll was haunted, but he was playing a joke on me, and he would move the doll, put its hand up or something, so I'd be like, dude, no, I'm out of here. I'm like, if this happens, I'm out of here. I'm not dealing with a haunted doll situation like that.
I'll tell you, when I was watching those videos, the one room that you were sitting in the chair and there were all the orbs flying around you?
Yeah.
I kept being drawn into the, I don't know if it was a walk-in closet or bathroom, but that room off to the left.
Right. Yeah, that whole room. I mean, that's where the walkie-talkies were trying to, the walkie-talkies were going haywire, and then something came over our walkie-talkies went like that. And
it went nuts.
I was like, and then it went over again and said, there was another EVP in down that hallway, and it said, "Don't go," like that.
Oh wow!
There was something warning us, and there was actually two. We actually verified it on the Spiritus app and on the SB7. The 2 names of the gentleman who died and who haunted that place, but there was a 3rd evil spirit up there who was unnamed that we never got their name. But the 2 names were Wilhelm and Philip. And we actually got them confirmed as actually living there at the time after we did the investigation. And they were German immigrants that had moved there during the Great Depression.
That's amazing, isn't it?
I mean, the stuff we do is just absolute no BS. Like, we do all the back research based on our findings. And then we had the spirit of Donna, that lady that I show people on that picture where her you could see the full body apparition. Her face was in a picture right in the hallway.
Oh wow. The thing I like about watching your channel, and there's very few out there now, I would have to say, that do it, is that if you don't catch anything, you show that you don't catch anything. You don't tie strings to things, or some YouTubers do that.
Oh yeah.
And it's like,
like some YouTubers really like to put the clickbait in, and we're not that channel. We will debunk each property to our highest extent. Like, we will make sure that there is nothing falsely sensing off, and we'll properly go up and be like, hey, my meter's going off, and then we'll look for Bluetooth devices, because that's the number one thing that sends a false positive is Bluetooth speakers and Wi-Fi routers. Those are the 2 biggest things. So we actually go to the point where we actually shut the grid off to the entire house. There is not an ounce of electricity running through that house when we're doing the investigation. And that's how we know that what we're getting is actually factual.
Yeah, and that's why you've got people coming over, and like your channel's amazing, and that's what I say when I'm on there. It's just amazing what you guys are finding, is because you do keep it real.
Yeah, I mean,
So
we tried to keep it as factual and historical. Like lately, we've been doing the old Spanish missions all through California. We actually might be trying to get an investigation at that old adobe that we just checked out, the Rios Catalonia adobe. I believe that's how you say
yeah,
Catalonia adobe. So
that'd
we're
be good.
trying to get an investigation there. We have an investigation actually at the house that's next door to the house where Sharon Tate was murdered by the Manson family.
Oh wow!
Yeah, it's called the Omen House, and David Omen's a YouTuber, and he lives in Beverly Hills. He owns this house, and he's friends with all the guys from Ghost Adventures.
Yeah,
And Aaron and all those guys. Like he's a huge TV guy, and he owns the Omen House. His whole YouTube channel is based off of the CCTV cameras that he has set up in his home. All the crazy paranormal activity that goes on in that house. We landed in private investigation there sometime, I think, in February of this year coming up. So we're
that
really
is
excited.
amazing.
And
Yeah,
like this place, I was watching the videos. I'm like, oh my god, I'm gonna need to bring all my protection. I'm gonna need to bring crosses and do some blessings for the group. Like this is gonna be like our biggest like time to. And yeah, like the Manson family literally killed those 3 people inside of the house next door.
wow.
Yeah, and this is in Beverly Hills, Los Angeles. Yeah, the
That's
Omen
gonna be
house
crazy.
is really, really haunted.
You're gonna have to, like,
He's actually come in contact with the spirit of Sharon Tate.
has he?
Mm-hmm.
That's really cool. Yeah.
So I'm hoping that
Imagine
we
going
can
there
get
and
that.
talking to her.
Oh, I know. That would
Yeah.
be super, super cool.
Yeah, it would.
Because I think that would bring a lot of closure to her family, and it's so sad that she's still wandering around. I wonder if it's because she was pregnant. She was 8 months pregnant when she was murdered, which is
Oh my gosh.
incredibly sad. And they just defiled her body and wrote in her blood on the walls. Like it was so sad to see what happened.
So did the baby die as well?
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Oh my
the
gosh.
mom, the baby, and I think 4 people that were with them. Her husband, Roman Polanski, was actually not home at the time, and he's not necessarily a great guy either. I think he's in
Yeah.
prison actually.
Oh my gosh.
Hey, Harmony, how's it going? Good to see you. 26 people watching. Thank you so much for all your love and support. We have just completed the first hour of this live stream. Thank you guys. I hope you guys are enjoying the live stream. It has been an amazing conversation with Unearthly Wanderings. Is this the first time you've been on my stream?
It's the second time.
Second time, okay.
Yeah.
I have a hard time remembering everybody that's been on my streams, but yes, so this is the second time now that Unearthly Wanderings has been on my stream. She is talking to me live from Australia, from New South Wales. My weather alerts are just going crazy right now. We have a huge storm rolling in. Right now, let's see, we're supposed to get like upwards of 2 to 3 inches of rain, and it's just
Well, I hope everyone stays safe.
yeah. The mountains,
Yeah.
the mountains tonight are actually supposed to get upwards of 26 inches of snow, or 20 feet, 26 inches of snow.
Oh wow.
So yeah, like up towards like Yosemite National Park, areas like that. I'm gonna be trying to get to Yosemite this year to do a video. Me and Ray have been talking about going up to some of the haunted locations up in Yosemite at one point. So we're
That
gonna
would be
be.
amazing. Yeah,
That'd
I'd
be
love to see some of.
That would
Yeah.
be something where I take a few days off from work and really go explore like Fresno Flats, which is a like ghost town up there,
Yeah.
up in Oakhurst, California. There's also a bunch of haunted places in Yosemite National Park. they actually had a serial killer in Yosemite a few years ago who was killing hikers.
Oh my gosh.
And so the valley is actually known to be haunted.
Wow, that'd be like, yeah, an investigation up there would be amazing.
Yeah, it truly would. Hey, PWI, I was just talking about you earlier in the stream. She is from the UK. She is an awesome, awesome YouTuber. Let's see here. Who else is here that I haven't shouted out? Harmony, Tara Cope. So many awesome YouTubers here. Stacy, Cynthia. Like, yeah, there's just some absolutely creepy places. TJ Smith, what's going on?
A lot of people coming in.
Yeah, there's 29 people in the house right now, so this is awesome. Wow. Guys, please go subscribe to Unearthly Wanderings. Let me try to go grab your channel link real quick.
Thank you.
Unearthly Wanderings. So tell us a little bit more about like your background. How did you get started on YouTube? Because you got some amazing places. It looks like you've been, your channel, you had a confirmed white lady sighting. So tell us maybe a little bit about that.
So there's a little, it's like a wool shed. You can imagine it's a place where they used to shear sheep in the old day. Mm-hmm. And all around it now, it's just city, houses and everything. But they've preserved this wool shed. Wow. And it's right next to a park, and it's got the name of being haunted. So I've gone there and I've done a few investigations.
Hey, Lou Rock. Sorry.
What's that?
Oh, Lou Rock just joined on the
hey,
chat
Lou.
there.
So every time I've been down there, I've seen this lady with long hair in like a white nightgown, and she just wanders around. And the last time that I was there doing an investigation, I had one of the parks guys come through, and he was cleaning the bathrooms there and everything. And he got to talking with me because he saw my camera. And he said that he's had quite a few experiences when he was there, and he's seen this white lady, the lady in white. And he said he went back to work and told his work friends about it, and they all called him crazy. And then when they came around cleaning the toilets from time to time, they experienced the same thing. They saw this lady in the white nightgown wandering around.
Wow.
Yeah. So I haven't caught anything on camera yet, but I'm hoping.
No, for sure. That sounds super, super cool.
Yeah, and it's weird that there's a lady there when it's sort of a male atmosphere.
Oh yeah, for sure. So what kind of place was this?
It's just like an old wool shed where they used to shear sheep, but now it's it looks like a little picnic spot now. There's just tables there for families to go and have barbecues and things like that. So yeah, it's just, that's basically it, just a shed.
Hey, Atlantis Paranormal, what's going on, buddy? Good to see you. 31 people watching right now. Thank you so much, guys. For those people who are just joining on, I have some really exciting news. I'm kind of just like really, really excited about it, but I am only 34 watch hours away from being considered for monetization here on YouTube. So that is super cool. Hopefully I can get there tonight with the, I'm sure I should be no problem getting there with tonight's live stream with how many people have been on. So that would be super awesome. I was talking to you, I was talking about you. I was shouting out all of my UK fams that were visiting my channel from the UK. I have a guest on from Australia. So I was just kind of giving shout outs to all the different regions of all the different people that come on to my streams. The UK people, the United States, we have people from Canada come here. We have people from Australia. I've had a few people from Ireland. So lots of cool. No, I am not doing a 24-hour live stream. I'm sorry, but I am not that kind of YouTuber. Absolutely not. That would wear me out. I wouldn't make it. I would be falling asleep like crazy.
Yeah.
Like, Herman the Great did it, and, like, I tried to stay up with him, but I fell asleep, and then he fell asleep, and it was just like, oh my god. That's crazy. How you doing, Lou Rock? It's good to see you. And then you had some other cool looking videos there. You had a spirit man that always follows you.
Yeah, that's at the Riverside Cemetery. So the cemetery over there, back in 1974, I believe it was, there was a flood, and corner portion of the cemetery got washed away, and all these coffins and headstones and things all got washed downstream, and they never found all of the bodies. And every time I go there to wander around and do an investigation, I have this one man in spirit who follows me around, and I don't know whether he's protecting me. I mean, that's the sort of vibe that I get from him. Mm-hmm. But he just always walks behind me and around me and just watches what I'm doing, and yeah.
That's amazing. And that's, I'm guessing, near your home?
Yeah, I would absolutely love to be able to show people what I see sometimes. Like, it's really hard telling people what you see and not being able to show them.
Right.
Yeah.
Guys, Unearthly Wanderings right now is really close to 100 subscribers. She's at 85 right now. If you guys could go subscribe to her channel, she has some really cool content. So make sure you go subscribe. She is in Australia, in the New South Wales area. Please go check out her video. I love seeing like cemeteries and EVP sessions from different locations, because it's every time it's unique to a certain region with what is said. Maybe you could have me up there. Maybe you could have some of your guys, come on. Yeah, I will make sure I get you on there, Sherry. I need to actually think about doing a one-on-one paranormal talk with you one of these days. I'd love to have you on one of my Saturday streams to talk about the paranormal. That would be super duper cool. Depending on if the weather permits, Joe and I are going to try to go to Santa Barbara County this coming weekend to go film at 3 different missions. So hopefully it's not super wet and rainy. I don't think it is going to, but we are really going to try to go do some more missions. The old Spanish Mission Church.
That'd be amazing. I haven't seen a lot of paranormal stuff on the old missions.
We actually have an entire book of all the different hauntings from those buildings. Every mission here is haunted.
Wow.
Some for different reasons. Like the one that we first did, if you check out my playlist, I have it linked into my playlist as the California Haunted Missions Tour. And if you click on that, the first one we went to was the San Miguel Mission Archangel. And that mission is haunted for the reason that there was a huge Indian massacre there. First and foremost, a lot of Native Americans were actually wiped out there, and they actually have a monument at the mission for that. But the main reason it's haunted is because there was a family of 11 people who lived there that were murdered by British pirates sometime in the 1800s. And they were brutally murdered. Like, the child's head was smashed into one of the pillars, and like
Oh my god.
they rammed a sword through the owner, and they chased the family down like half a mile down the road and killed them. And it was just
my gosh.
awful
That
way
is
to
so
go.
sad.
And I mean, it's a beautiful mission, but I mean, there is a vibe there for sure. But the priest like let us in, talked to us about the history, and he's like, "Oh yeah, we've definitely seen spirits around here, especially at night." And I'm like, "Well, that's a cool pastor right there."
Yeah, to admit that to you.
Yeah, and to have a Catholic priest actually admit that the paranormal does exist, and he is very well versed. I mean, if you look at the Bible, there's actually 53 annotations of the paranormal located inside of the Bible in different verses.
Yeah.
I mean the Father, the Son, and the Holy Ghost. That's the first key. Like, that's a clear sign. And Jesus rose from the dead and was resurrected, and people saw him after he died. That's another clear sign that there's life after death.
Yep. And I firmly believe in all that. I believe that, you know, death is just another chapter. It's not the end.
Yeah, absolutely, Sherry. I'm definitely interested in wanting to come on your stream to do the interview with the investigators, and that's always so much fun to do. And I love doing those kind of streams. It's just so unique to talk to every other type of paranormal group. I'm trying to see the messages here. Let's see some of your other videos. You said you checked out the Hull Cemetery. Now, where is that?
The Hull Cemetery, it's just on the outskirts of Canberra.
Oh, okay.
So the Hull Cemetery is the oldest cemetery in Canberra that still has people being buried today.
Wow.
The only other cemetery that's as old as Hull is a cemetery, it's called St. John's in Reed, and I have done a walkthrough there as well, but they no longer bury people there unless you already have a reservation.
Oh, okay. Hey, Angela H. in Texas, how you doing tonight? Good to see you. Thank you guys for the 28 people who are still watching. I do appreciate all your love and support. Have a good night, Elvis. You have a great rest of your night. And thank you very much. Let's see.
I'm going to go for now. I'm going to say a very big thank you for having me on.
Absolutely.
And I'll go and join the chat.
Awesome. Well, it was a pleasure having you on tonight. Guys, please go subscribe if you haven't already to Unearthly Wanderings. She is really close to 100 subscribers on YouTube. She is at 85. So, guys, if we could get her closer to 100... all she needs is awesome. 15 away from getting to that mark. So let's help her out there.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Well, thank you for coming on. I really appreciate you talking to me about some of the locations in Australia. That's really cool.
Yeah. Thank you for having me.
Absolutely.
And, yeah.
We'll have to do it again. Absolutely.
Yeah, definitely.
All right. Have a great rest of your night.
Thank you. You too. Bye.
Bye. Everybody, thank Unearthly Wanderings for coming on tonight and sharing her story. She is a YouTuber in Australia, so please make sure you go check her out. And let's see here, I'm just grabbing the chat links here so I could see all this. Yes, Elvis has left the building, exactly. So yeah, guys, please go subscribe to Unearthly Wanderings for the amazing story and the time that she spent with me here on HSFL Paranormal. If anybody else wants to come up and share their scary stories live with me, please let me know, and I'll send you my, actually, you guys can, if anybody wants to add me on Google Hangouts here, If anybody wants to come up and share their scary stories. Let's see. There we go. So there is my Gmail. So it's at hsflparanormal@gmail.com. If you want to do a call just like that, you can set it up right through Google Hangouts, and we can talk one-on-one, and we can listen to your scary stories. You got attacked. Wow, that's so scary. Hey, Hillbilly Pyro, how's it going, my friend? Good to see you. Let's see. Paranormal World Investigators, do you want to come up? Sherry, do you want to come up on panel and hang out? Talk about some of the locations in the UK? You're always invited up here. Irish Whiskey, if you want to come up, we can always talk about some of your videos. I'd love to hear from some of the other paranormal investigators who frequent my channel. So guys, Unearthly Wanderings is now at 87. If we could get her a few more people subscribed. Yeah, I'm in the middle of recovery. Give me 5 minutes. Okay, guys, we are going to get Sherry at the, see, that's 12:30 my time, so they're 8 hours ahead, so she's 8 o'clock in the morning, so that'd be 8:30. So guys, Sherry from Paranormal World Investigators, PWI, is going to come up here and share some of her stories, and we're going to go over some of her videos. I'm a huge fan of Sherry's. Sherry was one of the first YouTubers that I met here on YouTube that was into the paranormal, and I really loved connecting with her and getting to know her channel and her fams. So please, guys, make sure you give a big old warm welcome over to Paranormal World Investigators. She will be joining us here in a moment. So we're just gonna wait on her. Yeah, so we're gonna talk about her evil spirit attachment, guys. That was wild. She got attacked way worse than I did. Not that it's a contest, because it's really not. It's really scary, guys. Awesome. I'm so glad, Hillbilly Pyro. It's good to see you. I'm just chilling, having fun with you guys, enjoying this amazing evening here on HSFL Paranormal with all of you guys. So let's see here real quick. I'm trying to see what the current views are here. Oh, it's because it's a Streamlabs video, I think. That's why it's not popping up for how many views there are. But there's a decent amount, I think, 20, 40. I think it's almost over 100 views by now. It's getting pretty close, guys. Let's see here for the watch time, roughly what that translates into. So we're almost about 2,000 hours watch time. So thank you guys so much for that. That's really awesome. I love you guys so much. Thank you guys for all of your support. We are only an hour and a half into this. It's morning, bud. Yeah, it is morning. I forgot about that, but yes, it is morning. LOL. I get the sunshades are confusing. Yeah, I know. It's really bright in here. The lighting is really, really bright in here. So I wear sunglasses, kind of like what Green Bay and Fireman CV and a bunch of other YouTubers who use these lights. I mean, they are very bright. Thank you, Fee. I appreciate it. Okay, send me your link on Hangouts. Okay, let's see here. Let me see if I can get Sherry up on here. Paranormal. Oh, here we are. Got you up. So So I'm calling Sherry right now from Paranormal World Investigators. Hopefully she answers here. Hey, good night, Irish. Have a good night, my friend. Nice. Awesome, Tara. That's cool. You're off of work. That's sweet. Oh, nice. The first panel you were ever on was on Lou Rocks. That's cool. Hey, Rockstar Fams Gaming, what's going on? Welcome to my stream. Thank you so much for coming by. I hope you consider subscribing to my channel. If you already have, that's awesome. Thank you for your support. Hey, Sherry, are you with me? Oh. Let's see. Sherry, did you get this message? Alright, so we're just waiting on Sherry. Yeah, there's a lot of Rockstar fans here tonight, guys. Whoa! We just got a new subscriber. Holy cow, thank you guys so much. Usually, I don't get subscribers on my live stream, so this is pretty cool. I've actually gotten 2 tonight, so that's cool. Actually, I've seen the live stream counter go up, which is really sweet. Okay, so Sherry said, hang on. Okay, there we go. Rockstar Fams just subscribed. Awesome. Thank you so much. Yeah. Sherry, I'm going to try to call you again. See if you get this call. I'm calling you on Hangouts. So thank you. That was awesome that we actually got to see that live. You got to see your name all lit up. Oh. Hey, Sherry? Sherry. Hold on. Sherry, can you hear me?
Yep.
Hey, how you doing? Alright guys, we have Sherry on with us live on HSFL Paranormal. How's it going tonight, Sherry?
I'm okay, a bit sore, but I'm fine. How are you?
I'm doing really good. I'm just enjoying my time here, and what happened? What made you sore?
I was attacked.
Oh, attacked. Oh, wow.
I was attacked by a demonic lord spirit.
Was this the one that was leaving you the bruises on your neck?
Yeah, what happened is I was helping out Vanessa Jane.
Mm-hmm.
Can you hear me okay, guys?
Yes, I believe we can all hear you. I have my mic situated right next to the phone, so it should be all set.
Yeah, I was obviously helping Vanessa Jane and Kevin out. They had a 5-year-old daughter in the house. There was a Duke demonic spirit that was like in their house. They'd been having all these difficult things going on in the house. She was being touched, attacked. The little girl got a mark into the back of her back. Now, to me, when a kid's being involved, that's a no-no for me.
Right.
So straight away, I was like, I need to come up there. Obviously, I'd done some video calls and stuff with her. I got to see what the spirits were about, because obviously I communicate with them. I see, talk and hear them. I'm not fully open, but I am an empath and I am a spiritualist.
Right.
So I'd obviously done video calls and stuff with her, and the first experience was before I went up there. This was a warning.
from the spirit, saying that it didn't want me to go up there. It didn't want me to be around her or to get it out of the house. It was not happy at all. It was showing aggression. And then obviously every time me and Vanessa connected, it would kick off.
Wow.
And one day I had her on a hangout, and this was witnessed by me and guys in my stream. You see the black mass come up behind me, and it touches me and I react to it, but at first you don't see anything. And then I notice I've got 2 little marks, but I had a necklace on at the time, so I thought maybe the necklace has done that, so I removed my necklace. And the markings seemed to just keep getting worse every time me, Vanessa, made communication about what we was going to be doing at the house when I got up there. So after being touched by this spirit and having this marking to my neck, I go to bed not thinking much of it. And when I woke up in the morning, there was scratch marks going all around my neck. There was fingerprints going all around my neck. Then it started to change through the weeks, and it turned into upside down crosses.
Wow.
And then from that, obviously, where it started itching and it was soring out where I kept touching it, it then turned into bigger sort of marks. I started to get quite concerned at that point because it started affecting me physically as well. I was feeling unwell. I was feeling drained of energy. I wasn't feeling right. So I had to get myself in play, because obviously I was going up to Vanessa's in Norwich because I needed to get rid of it. I did have some help from Lee from Paranormal Postmortem. Him and his partner came down, and they came and supported me because obviously we're all witches. We're white witches, pagan, I am. So it was, we needed to combine the blessing and cleansing and the rituals of the house that we had to do. So we had to do the Lord's stuff and do the stuff to do with the spiritual work as well. Mm-hmm. So we had to do the pentagram and put all of that down to get him out of the loft, because that's where he was situated. This demonic had what you call hound, a hell dog. There was like a hell dog sort of thing that was hanging around there that was showing itself as a normal dog. I had to get rid of that. I had to get rid of the guy out of the loft.
Wow.
And there were demonic spirits that were coming through because Vanessa had over 3 different portals going through her house.
Wow.
So we had to close them. When being at the investigation, we've done the cleansings, we've done blessings, we had to do rituals, opening and closing rituals to get rid of him. We had to situate him into the circle. I was in the loft and I was held down in the loft by him. I couldn't move. It literally stopped me on the spot. I couldn't move. You could physically see him moving down my body. You could see him coming out the loft with me as well.
What? That is crazy.
Literally, I've come flying down because obviously one of the guys that come up to help me get out of the loft was one of the neighbours of Vanessa and Kevin, so he didn't really know about paranormal stuff, but he was into it. He come up to get me, and obviously I rushed down to get down so that he could get down, because I know what negative spirits are capable of. I've been around them a lot. So as I've come down, instead of missing the circle, I landed in it. I become possessed. I nearly attacked everybody in the dog flying down the stairs. Literally, I lifted this big bloke up off the floor.
That's crazy.
Literally, I lost the plot. Apparently, I lost the plot. And the markings to my neck has got worse. As what you call attached anymore. I've not got no attachment anymore. I've been to a priest, I've been cleansed, I've been blessed, I've made sure that everything with me is okay. I haven't got an attachment, but he's already done the damage. I've been to the doctors, I've got what they say. I have got burns to both sides of my neck, but I've also got what is eczema. And I said to the doctor the other day when I see him, how can it be eczema? I'm 34, I've never had any skin problems. I've never ever had skin problems. How can it be eczema? I've touched different areas of my body when I've scratched. It's not spread. So it's all related to the incident, which Vanessa's been very concerned about, bless her. I will show you the markings, guys, because you might as well see what's real.
All right, guys, I'm gonna
the amount of times I specify how real the paranormal is and how dangerous it can be around demonics, and people question us all the time.
So there's Sherry's, guys. There's Sherry right here on the camera, so you guys can see her.
Right, if I just move the camera so you can see, I need to be able...
Ow. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, Sherry.
And then if we go to the other side, ow.
Oh my lord. Whoa. Sherry.
Yeah, big time has had me. It goes all up my ears, guys. It's burnt all in my ears.
Have you gone to a priest about this?
Yes, I have, yeah. I've got no attachment or anything. This is what he done to me. Now I've not had nothing else done. It's just where the eczema or whatever it is that's come out on it, he's obviously put an infection or something in it. It's all come out in my skin, and that's why it's so red now, because it's infected, and it's been, like, obviously it's been affected by him. Obviously now he's not around, but obviously because he's already done the damage, you know, it's taken ages for it to heal.
Oh my god.
So he's already done that damage to my body already. I've already been told by the doctor that it will scar. He said to me it comes up as like a third, he says it's nearly a 3rd degree burn. If so, it could be a 3rd degree burn.
Lord oh mercy.
At one point, my skin was peeling off of my neck. It was falling off.
Lou Rock said, Lou Rock asked if he could see that again really quick.
Yes, of course you can, yeah. Hang on. I'll try to get it to come up nearer.
Oh my golly.
It goes all the way down the back as well.
Jesus. Sherry, my heart and prayer go out to you.
Right, and that's this side. I've had people coming up to me going, oh my god, don't you want to give it up?
Oh my god.
My love. This is my passion. This is something I do. I'm not going to give up just because he's attacked me. How I look at it is he was scared. He didn't want that.
Oh my god.
Like, demonic spirits were something of the Lord ones, and they're capable of feelings and emotions, and they still react in that way. So this is him being scared. He knew that he couldn't hold down and stay there with me going up there, so he tried to do whatever he could to try and put me off.
And Lou Rock asked, did you pour holy water on that?
We done that at the place.
And what reaction did that have?
It burned. It burnt. That's why I went to the priest. I went to the priest because it burnt. So he done me my blessings and that. And then we tested with the holy water again. We put the holy water on it, and it didn't burn.
Wow.
So I know there was nothing there then. But these markings had already been done.
That's so scary. That's like my worst nightmare is getting attacked. Like, my attachment to my house was nothing on that level. I mean, it was bad. I was waking up with like.
You can see the actual markings.
Oh yeah.
There are markings in it.
Oh yeah, like I can. It's a total burn. Like, that's for sure. It looks like a total burn mark. Oh my god, Sherry, I'm so sorry. Oh my gosh, poor thing.
And it's so painful. Like, at the moment, it's relief because the skin's falling off again. The skin keeps falling off.
Oh.
At one point, I couldn't even lay down, guys. I couldn't even move my neck. I couldn't lay down. I couldn't do anything, you know. And once I got these tablets and these creams that the doctors gave me, it started to ease down the itching and that. But any increase of heat in my body makes it flare up.
Yeah, for sure, guys. That is really insane. That's Oh
And
my
it's all
God.
in my ears. It's all in my ears, all around my ears, both sides. That's why I've got tissue here, because it keeps it. Like, if I show you what it's doing to my skin, look at that. That is where it's weeping. That's what he's done.
Oh my gosh. Wow.
That's the infection coming out of my body, because he's infected my body, my blood. My blood's infected. That's why I'm laid up in bed.
Wow. I'm so sorry you're going through that, Sherry. I'll definitely keep you in my prayers.
HSFL,
Mm-hmm.
you know me by now, my sweetness. I don't take no crap. It doesn't back me down. Believe me, it don't back
I
me
know.
down.
No, I know.
Not
You're very, very
This
strong
is
woman.
my passion. This is my life. You know what I mean? And I'm not going to stop this because one
Oh yeah.
negative energy decided to mark me. How I look at it, these marks on my body are a proof of a family that I saved from this torture.
Right.
That is how I look at it.
And you're the same way I am. Like I didn't let the demonic attachment to my house, and I didn't let it it affected me bad. I'll put it that way. I woke up with like claw marks in my hand. I still have the scars on my hand right here, and they run from the top here and they go down towards my thumb. And my hand, I woke up and my hand was just gushing blood like through my knuckle here, and I posted pictures on Facebook and Twitter and shit, and people were like, "Oh my God, that's so scary." But that's like what you have is like a real injury from this, and like I was lucky, mine was just a couple scratches.
It's definitely not eczema or anything. I'm sorry, but this come up before that. I've never had no skin problems.
No.
You know, and it's funny. He touches me, and all this stuff goes wrong, and then I get an infection. I never get ill. I never get infections. I never get anything like this. I've got my illnesses, but they're manageable.
Right.
But this is different. You know what I mean? Like I've dealt with it. It's only been in the last week that I've started to become quite upset, and it's started to affect me quite badly when I look at my neck, because I know it's going to mark. And I done a live quickly yesterday because I should have done some collabs last night, but I really just don't feel very well at the minute.
Absolutely.
So I didn't, but I done a quick stream for about an hour and 20 minutes. And on there, I got really emotional. I started crying about the fact that my neck was wrecked.
Yeah, I finally like
done to me.
My priest just kept saying, my priest kept telling me, this is a house of God, Jesus Christ, and the Lord in heaven protects this house. Get the hell out of my house. And like literally he had me practice like screaming at this thing in my house, and then he was able to do the exorcism and the prayers in my house, and then I went around the whole house, saged it 3 times, and then I put holy water and sealed it with holy oil all the way across. I have a blessed cross in my room. I have my blessed cross around my neck. I sleep with it on every night. I shower with it. This thing never comes off now. Like, and yours is just, I mean, that is just so much worse than what I had to do.
No, there's the guys in here, they're saying about, it could be welts, it could be eczema and stuff. The thing is, guys, it don't matter even if I did get the eczema. My argument about it is the fact that I've scratched it. I've touched, like with eczema, when you scratch it and you touch it and you get that infection and you put it to another part of your body, it spreads. This has not spread. I've had this for 3 months and it's not spread.
Wow.
It stayed in that area.
Mm.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Eczema doesn't stay in one place.
No. Yeah, eczema spreads for sure. Lou Rock said he's sending his prayers for you, Sherry.
Thank you, Lou Rock. That is very much appreciated, darling.
Kenneth, the Kentucky fam. John, can you say hi to Jeanette for me? Hi, how's it going? Is Jeanette with you right now? Hi, Jeanette. How's it going? Good to see you. Shout out from John from HSFL Paranormal. I hope you guys are enjoying this stream. Guys, if you're enjoying this stream, please make sure you smash that like button. We are over 40 likes now, guys. That is just awesome.
It is. Keep doing it, guys. Keep supporting. That's what it's about on here. Like with me, like I'm very much like John when it comes to the paranormal. It's not just about the evidence, it's about our family, which are you guys. It's about the fact that we do show the love and the gratitude to you guys for what you give to us and to the spirit people as well, you know. We're very real at what we do, and we're very passionate in what we do as well. So that's why me and John get on really well. We've got on since day one, to be quite honest.
Oh yeah, for sure. Like, Sherry was one of the first people I met in the paranormal field on YouTube. It was really cool connecting with somebody from the UK, because there was a lot of stuff that was going on with me that I had questions about with Sherry, and she answered those for me, and it really helped me to develop as an investigator. And it just gave me a whole world of knowledge talking to other YouTubers. Lou Rock was one of them.
Kenneth, the Kentucky fan. Welcome.
Yes, Kenneth. It's good to see you, buddy. Kenneth, Lou Rock was one of them. You were one of them. Francis Urban Spirits was another YouTuber. And there's Irish Whiskey. So all of you guys have been a huge part of developing me and helping me grow as an investigator and a YouTuber, and like everybody here has just been so awesome. I could never have done this, and Sherry couldn't never have done this without all of the support from you guys. It comes from viewers like you.
And this is what I say. This is what I say all the time. You know, we wouldn't be where we are now, if it wasn't for the guys that come in our room and give us the hours and the time and the dedication. It is very much about them, and it's very much about the lovely spirits that do things for us, so that we get amazing evidence. So it's big hat and big shout outs to spirit people and to our lovely fam.
Absolutely, and the spirits are all around us constantly. And some of them need our help, and some of them want to take advantage of us, just like the people on YouTube. I mean, honestly, the trolls are like the evil spirits, if you really put it into perspective.
They are, kind of, yeah.
And
like, at the end of the day, you know, I've got markings to prove it. You know, so.
Well, there's a difference between evil spirits, in my opinion, and demonic presence. Demonic is unhuman. It is out there to ruin they're there to take your soul. They're there to strip you of your happiness, of any delight that you have in your life.
They don't love any creation to do with God.
They're all full of hate.
They are full of hate.
And a world full of hate is not a world to be. It's not something that we want to have pleasure in being around. You know, we don't. And it's just like the negative people out in the real world. I mean, negative people. They're like emotional vampires, is the way I like to put it. They like to suck your energy until you can't deal with it anymore. And that's just like not what I want to deal with anymore. Like, I want to be happy. I want to enjoy doing the paranormal investigation. But dealing with stuff like what Sherry's going through and what I went through in the past, it's not fun. But it sure as hell didn't deter me from doing the paranormal.
And you know, when these things happen to us, it kind of helps us to understand them.
Yes.
A little bit more.
Oh, absolutely.
How they work, how they act. Even though I would do anything for this to go away and to have never had this experience, it's learned me a lot more about it. You know, I thought I knew quite a lot about demons and, you know, negative energies, and, you know, I learned so much through going to this house and having the experiences that I had to do with this negative and evil spirit, you know. It learned me how to know their pushing points. It learned me to know how far they would go to try and get their own way, and things like that. It learned me different levels of their power. When I was there, it learned me the different sections they go in, building up to that prime moment where everything kicks off. You know, you just learn so much through being there.
Oh, for sure.
And it's like people go, "You're nuts, though. You know, it's demonic. It's this. It's that." It's still a spirit at the end of the day, even though it's never been human. It's still some form of energy. So, you know, that's what we're there to investigate. That's what we're there to understand more about. Yeah.
And like I've said,
spirit, good hauntings that are interesting, but we are about learning about negative as well.
And I think Sherry can probably agree with me. Demonic situations come up, and maybe, I want to say, maybe the 1 or 2% of the entire paranormal field. They're kind of a gemstone when you find them, but you don't want to have them around you, if that makes sense. But there, I mean, ours came in the form of deceiving us as a child, and I invited it to communicate with me. That was the window right there. I said, you can come and speak with me if you want to. And that was the worst thing that I could have done.
They are very good at manipulating you. They are very good at fooling you as well.
They're very good tricksters. Because they're run by the devil. I mean, the devil's their boss, basically. And the devil is known as being deceitful and has masked himself as a holy figure in the stories in the Bible. So I mean, they're very well versed. They're very intelligent. They're very deceptive, and they want nothing more than to ruin your whole life, basically. And demons can kill you.
Yes, they can.
Yeah. If you keep letting it eat at you, it will eventually finish the job. And that's unfortunately what happened during that investigation that tied into the Exorcism movie.
Yeah, and you find that a lot of the deaths that come from like demonic related are suicidal sort of looking.
Oh, unearthly wanderings. So I didn't.
Eruption of a heart or an organ that's just blown up.
Right.
You know, they can do some very dangerous things. They're not something that you should mess around with and, you know, try to get close to at any point, investigator or not, but especially when you're not an investigator and you don't know what you're doing. Mm-hmm. Obviously, we go in there knowing what we're doing. We know that we come face to face to them, but for people like you guys, you know, that are just normal and, you know, you've got your abilities and that, so you're open, you know, you go into a place like that, you're like a ticket to them because you're still learning. We're aware of it. So they use that to their advantage. You know what I mean? So,
yep.
And I've learned this because we don't start off as professionals, we learn. We learn and we grow up with it.
And I don't think you can really master... You can't really master the paranormal. I mean, you can become an expert, I think, in some retrospect. With thousands and thousands of hours, you can literally become an expert in anything. But in the form of mastering the paranormal, like, you'll never fully understand it. And that's why it's such an amazing field. And it's the most underrated science out there.
It is, and it's an amazing science as well. The things that you see, the things that you experience, the things that happen around you, you know. And like for me, like when I'm doing investigations and stuff, I come alive. I love it.
Oh yeah.
I know that that's my path. That's my destiny is to be this way. You know, when I started off, you know, it scared the hell out of me. Like starting off having to stream and stuff, but now it's like I've been doing it all my life.
Right.
You know, I came in professional. I knew my stuff because I'd been in other teams, not teams like you guys and like me. These were just average Joes that just like to go out as a hobby. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. But they had things about them, and that's how I learned.
Right.
And studying and all that. I didn't go to teachers to learn my abilities and my stuff. I'd done that myself.
Right.
You don't need have a teacher to be who you are. Everything's within you. It's like I say to you, there's no right or wrong way for the paranormal. The only three vital clues for the paranormal is respect, the understanding of the spirit world, and compassion.
Yeah,
because those things, then don't do it.
Because if you disrespect the spirits, they become angry.
Yeah.
Just like normal people. I mean.
Respect, compassion, understanding of the spirit world, and protection. Protection is a really big thing in my eyes. You should always protect before and after and in between. I do it whenever I can. You know.
Oh yeah.
Like, everybody's different. Everybody does things different ways. Like I said, there is no wrong or right way, but there is a way to be safe.
Oh, absolutely.
You know,
you're absolutely correct.
You know what I mean?
Like,
and I say this all the time. There isn't a wrong or right way to do the paranormal. You can never physically know everything about the paranormal world because there are so many different realms to it. There are so many different elements, and every day we'll come in across new evidence, new pieces of unknown information that's going on in front of us. You know what I mean? We're learning every day. Even though we're professional, we're learning with these guys. That's what we're doing.
Absolutely. Oh yeah, for sure.
You know what I mean?
Oh yeah. Like, I mean, there's still some stuff like I get surprised about. Like, I mean, and that's the cool thing about the paranormal field, because you'll think you have gotten to the point where nothing surprises you, and then something new comes up, and you're like, holy smokes. Like, when we caught that full body apparition of that woman, I was like, oh my god. Like, that is crazy. And I wasn't even taking a picture of her. I was taking a picture of what I thought was a spirited piece of furniture that was brought into that house from another location. It was actually an antique chair, and and then when one of my teammates zoomed into the photo, she's like, "Oh my god, you're not gonna believe this." I'm like, "What?" And in 2 photos, you can clearly see the woman that's pictures on the wall.
Yeah, exactly. And I've got some pictures like that. I've got one with a female in a full apparition. A lot of people try to say, oh, that's been photoshopped, but I wouldn't have a clue how to do that. I'm no good with technology.
I mean, I know how to do Photoshop, but I don't touch it for the paranormal investigations.
I don't even know how to do Photoshop. I don't do none of that. I keep my evidence how I filmed it. That is what I do.
I mean, my hobby is graphic design, videography, and photography. I know how to use Photoshop very well, but honestly, I don't even have Photoshop installed on my computer. It's on my other computer in this drawer. But I don't really use it anymore because the iPhone now has its own editing program, and it is so much easier to set up the photos that way.
Exactly. See, and like I can relate to you in that way when you say about the paranormal. When you get a new piece of evidence when something goes on, I still get. I've been doing it on and off for 18 years. Yeah, I know my stuff. But there's not a day where I'm investigating where I don't get excited about something. I still get the love and the buzz from the paranormal now, just as much as the first day I started. Like, my abilities and that I've had since a child. I've not always been forthcoming of it. I've not always wanted it around me, but I learned to live with that. I learned through spirits learning me, you know, and stuff like that. I worked with spirits as well to learn me. I researched, I read books, you know, I met people that were, you know, already qualified in those things that were in the teams. So that's how I learned. But there's not a day that don't pass where I still don't get excited about the paranormal every day.
Oh, every day. I mean, every time I'm like, oh, we're going to a new cemetery? I love my cemetery days. Like, that's like my heart and soul is like, oh, cool, we get to go to one of those old Spanish missions, and I know they have a cemetery, or I have somebody meeting me up, and they're like, let's go to the cemetery and go do some video. I'm like, all right, let's go. I have a buddy of mine from high school who actually called me, and he's like, I'm skeptical about the paranormal, and he's like, I'll be up front, I'm skeptical about all this, but he's like, I really love your videos, and you're very informative, and he's like, I know we haven't talked much since high school, but he's like, I would like to connect with you and maybe do some videos. So I'm like, sure, man, anytime.
It's good with them like that, because, you know, it's not fun when they're all believers in your room. It's nice to have those skeptics and those people that look on another view. It makes it more exciting. You know, I've got guys that come in my room that don't really believe in it, but there's things and elements in my stream that I do that makes them keep coming back. They find it interesting, and they have seen things, but they don't want to say that they believe because they want to see it physically with their own eyes. They don't want to see it going on the screen. They want to be there with me or seeing it there and then. So I get that, and that gives me an excitement. I like that. I get skeptics in my room. I don't like skeptics that come in the form of trolls,
right,
and come in and bash you. But I like the ones that come in and go, okay, I find it hard believing it, but if you can change my mind, that would be amazing.
They're kind of like they're kind of
agnostic,
I guess is.
Back.
I guess the word is that they're kind of like agnostic when it comes to the paranormal. They're not sure if it really exists, but they are curious about it, which makes it really, really cool.
Like that they don't know what to believe or what to think, so that's why they do it. And I like those sort of people. But then you've got just like the negative ones that are just trolls. You know, they're not even worth even worrying about, guys. You know what I mean? They clearly, it's either jealousy or it's the fact that they fear it or they don't believe in it, you know, and I'm okay with that. People, you know, they're allowed their opinions, just don't come into, like, my say all the time is just don't come into people's rooms and disrespect them.
Oh, yeah.
You know, don't believe, then just leave, you know, or be like these other skeptics and actually be respectful, you know what I mean? So.
Oh, yeah.
Goes a long way.
Yeah, I don't know why there's those certain people that when I first started my YouTube channel, and this is even before like I even really got deep down into the presence of the unknown stuff, and I was doing the spirit box sesh, and I used to hate getting those messages being like, "You're fake," and I'm like, "How am I faking this?" And I actually sent this girl who commented and sent this kind of like hateful little note on one of my videos, and I actually ended up turning her around, and she actually subscribed to my channel for a while. I wonder if she's still subscribed, but she was like, you know, I really appreciate you giving me the full description, and she was like, I was wrong about you.
Yeah, and it's nice when it goes like that, when you can change somebody's mind. And you know, it is hurtful when they come in. Like, I've had it where I've been in my room and I've had people coming in and I've been communicating and getting information on their loved ones. Like I said, I don't pick up names and stuff. I pick up vital information on spirits and stuff. Right. I've been there. I've clearly spoke to a person that's come in that night, never seen them in my life, have them on none of my social things, and I've been able to tell them things about their family. Those people have sat in that room and heard that, and they've still had the audacity to turn around and go, she's fake.
I know. It's like,
when it's like, well, how the hell can she be fake when she's just met that person, and how would she know this stuff if she's not doing it?
Right.
And this is my argument, you know what I mean? Like, I get a lot of people that do that. They come in, oh, she's fake. Oh, well, she don't know what she's talking about when it comes to the paranormal. Oh, you know, she obviously don't know what she's talking about because she got attacked. What? Right. But you think you can't get attacked when you use protection? You think they can't attack you still? Yes, they can.
Oh, yeah. No matter how long you have spent in the paranormal, no matter how much protection you have, you can still get attacked very easily.
Yeah.
Humanity said, I've actually lost a lot of family members because of my interest in the paranormal. Wow.
I have been noticing, it's been really random, but I have been noticing recently there has been a lot more deaths going on. A lot more. Not so much my family, but people around me that I know are passing away.
Yeah.
And it's mad. Like, even to the point I've done readings for a few people, and I've said to them, like, people that you're hanging around with are going to end up, you know, passing away because they're abusing drugs and they're doing this and they're doing that, you know. And they're like, yeah, whatever. And blowing me down, one of the guys that I said about passed away 3 weeks ago in his flat, just over it. You know, there is a lot of deaths going around. I have noticed also that, you know, normally the veil between our earth and the spirit realm would normally close. Our veil at the minute is still very much open. It is thinning. The energy is becoming a lot more stronger in the spiritual realm and on this earth. I have noticed that people with abilities, their abilities are being affected in major ways at the minute. Big time. Balances are out of, like, you know, out of balance. You know, you're not as punctual in your mind all the time. You seem to kind of sway away, or the energy increases and things like that. you're noticing a lot more apparitions and stuff from the spirits, a lot more interaction. They're not as they used to be, where they would come to you and then they'd want to back away from you. They're a bit weary. They're becoming more braver now. They're coming in more. It's like they're getting a different power. It's just completely changed.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, I mean,
I've noticed that.
And Humanity said that he keeps a cross necklace on him at all times. Yeah, I do too. Mine's blessed by a Catholic priest, and actually my Christian pastor blessed my cross. This Ghost Findings TV, how you doing? I'm doing good, man.
No ghost.
It's good to see you. Ghost Findings TV has an awesome channel.
Yep. My room, they're really good, they are.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I've got some really amazing supporters, some amazing paranormal people that come into my room as well.
Oh yeah,
you know,
for sure.
There's amazing channels. This is why I want to do there's not a lot of channels that do the investigator interviews, and
right.
You're wanting to do it, and I'm thinking that I should be able to do it as well. You know, I'm going to do it. I'm also thinking not just doing that, like doing the investigations and stuff like that, and you know, giving interviews to paranormal investigators, but I'm also wanting to do talks and stuff on haunted places in England and get pictures and stuff up.
That'd be awesome.
Because there's a lot of you guys over the sea that love England, love the history, and I just think it'd be a really cool thing for you guys, and the English as well, my guys, but you find our country interesting just like we do yours.
Humanity, to answer your question, yes. I went to an old Spanish mission that was actually really haunted. But yeah, I went to the old Spanish mission, and the priest was right there at the place, and he dipped our crosses in holy water and put a blessing on our crosses. So yes, a Catholic priest will do a blessing on your necklace.
Hello, Ghost Finders TV. How are you? I'm sure I did see a message fly up the page. I'm not sure.
Yeah, Ghost Findings, and then Humanity. Yeah, there's.
Humanity. Hello, welcome.
He had some kind of a demon thing, if I don't remember correctly. He had like some growling on some EVPs. It was very, very creepy.
I love EVPs.
Mm-hmm.
I think they're one of the best forms of evidence. I think it's genuine, isn't it? Really, like you're standing there with the device, and obviously sometimes you can pick up little noises and that, but you kind of learn what's what in the end when you've been doing it for so long.
Oh yeah.
But you know, when you get those clear voices, those clear, EVPs.
Oh yeah.
You know.
Like where we were.
Same with spirit box. I love spirit boxes as well.
We had that one at the Green Hotel investigation in Shafter, California. And we were in that one room, and literally it says, "Don't go." It was warning us not to go in this certain part of the house.
Yeah.
And then there was something that was truly evil taking over our walkie-talkie, and it actually growled at us. It was like, you know how you have the walkie-talkie and you press a button. So it was like beep, 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 like something was pressing the button even though we weren't. And it wasn't the lady downstairs, Cynthia, who's one of our other investigators.
They like walkie-talkies.
They love walkie-talkies, and this one took over, and then it was like...
went to a church.
I said, "Are you here with me?" It said, "No." Like that, over the walkie-talkie. We looked at each other, dumbfounded.
We had walkie-talkies as well. And we were learning how to use them. Once we did learn how to use them, we were standing there and everything. And they just started ringing. But nobody was touching them or anything. They started ringing, and then it just started coming through this static noise and all of this weird noise in the background. Then you just heard this weird noise that came through the walkie-talkie. And I was like, and then once it done it to mine, it carried on doing it on mine, and then it went on all four of them. All four of them were like doing this weird random noise, and it done it a few times through the night. It just randomly went off, and you'd get that
Mm-hmm.
and you know, like, and some sort of word. There was a word that I heard that sounded like "he's coming." It sounded like it said "he's coming," but it's like in a horrible voice. And it come over the thing, and I was like, "Guys, is that one of you mucking about on the walkie-talkie?" And they're like, "We're standing in front of you, Sherry."
That is
I'm
so
like,
scary.
you know?
That's truly like really, really scary. Cause like I mean we've had so many different kinds of EVP recordings. You have your Class A, like the when we were at the murder house in Santa Maria, California, and we were sitting down, and you can watch this video. You can find it on my channel through the Murder House Investigation. It's like one of the first videos, and I asked. I was doing some kind of EVP session, and all of a sudden, a loud Class A EVP goes, "Hi!" We looked at it. I was like, "Did I just hear that correctly?" And my the lady who I work with, Cynthia, she goes, "Yeah, that was a woman, and it's clearly said hi."
When you get that sort of evidence, it makes you want to jump through the roof.
Oh yeah, because we were like ecstatic.
You know, like, a lot of people believe that you shouldn't be able to hear that or see that.
I've had spirits correct me. That was the crazy one.
Class A EVPs. I've got a demonic telling us to get out.
Wow.
I've got quite a few that come from Vanessa's,
Mm-hmm.
where there's kids talking. You can hear music. You can hear a little girl that sings.
Hey, Budget Outdoors.
I've got EVPs where I've been in the middle of Chicksands Woods.
Wow.
And you've got somebody go, "Hello," or "I'm behind you," and stuff like that. And you're like, what the hell? Like, you would think it's somebody, like one of your team members talking on the EVP, but you know it ain't them because you're holding it.
I think we have one of the videos posted when we went to the Las Cruces Adobe house. And there was 3 prostitutes that were murdered at this house way back when. I think this was like the 60s. And I go, "So who are the 2 ladies who are speaking with us?" And it said, "There are 3 of us," on an EVP recording. And we looked at each other and we're like, "Oh my God, it just corrected me." And then the second one, I was like, "So who were you ladies?" And it said, "Hooker."
Budget Outdoors and Survival, welcome.
That was the craziest evidence. That was our first like real catch. That was our first like real evidence that we got as like a formulated team, and we were just so happy to get that evidence.
You get some amazing evidence. I like watching your videos. Just like I do like that, and I do, like I said, I do like to support other teams. And you know, I come on here, and I do want a career, and I do want to make something out of this. But I want to do it better in the world when I do. You know, like the less fortunate and things like that. But you know, I also do YouTube to help other people to grow, to give people confidence to do what they want to do,
right?
To show you can do it. You just have to believe, and you have to just have somebody that is willing to learn you,
right,
and help you in areas, you know. And that's what's really important to me. That's why on my channel I do all these things, and I'm going to do these daytime things where I can help people to open up their abilities more, and I'm going to do bits in that to do spiritual, and I'm going to help people, you know, the basics and the main bits you need to know and understand about the paranormal. So if they did want to go and just like do a casual thing, they're going to be safe. You know, and it's like in my shop that I'm going to be opening. I'm not just going to be selling merchandises and things like that. I'm going to be selling off spiritual things, sages and everything, so that my guys can get stuff and be safe all the time.
Yeah, I need to make a run to the sage store.
I'm not one of these that pretend to love my fans to get what I want. I actually do love my family. I love every single one of you.
If you sell sage, if you sell sage somewhere, I'll definitely buy some. Like, cause
I'm getting loads of different sorts of sage, and I'm gonna get all different sorts of sage, sandalwood, rosemary, jasmine, all sorts. I'm just gonna go out. I'm even thinking about buying little plasma balls for people to be able to buy plasma balls as well.
Humanity said, "What do you think about doing EVPs at a graveyard?" The one where I live by, because I live literally a quarter mile from the really haunted cemetery by my house. And reason why this whole area is haunted, actually there's a few reasons. This is actually old Indian burial ground too, believe it or not. And this whole area is like spiritually active, like super active. Not only that, a lady died in this very room where I'm sitting in right now.
Wow. Yeah, no, I can feel energy in your room.
And yeah, I can always feel energy in here.
Going around the back of you.
Oh yeah, there's always something that's like I believe it was After Dark #4. It was my fourth installment of this show, and I was doing my scary stories, and I was announcing to some people, I was saying hi. It was like in the very beginning. You can look it up, and it's actually timestamped by Cynthia Downs, actually, where you could see something pulling the blinds down, and then it would release them, and then it would pull it down and release it. Saging can make it worse. Is that true? No, saging is a good way of cleansing your house, but you have to do it properly.
Yeah.
See, Rockstar Fams Gaming said, I don't use sage anymore because I got pneumonia. Ooh.
But you've got other things you can use, like sandalwood and things like that. Jasmine, lavender, and things, or other protection things. You know, some of you guys are probably aware of like other products you can use for protection that other people may not be as aware of.
I use the spirit crystal,
my sages, and all of that sort of stuff. So I still need people to give me ideas. So if you've got things you like to use in protection and you know you would buy that, then tell me and I can put it in my shop and I can do it for all of you. That's what I want to keep you guys safe and happy.
If you guys can see my screen, this is my spirit crystal. It's a good luck charm. And I carry this with me when on investigations. Here, Sherry, I'll share it with you real quick on Hangouts here. Let me get the photo. There we go. So that's what it looks like. It's actually a good luck charm.
Oh, wow. Yeah, no, that's really cool. I've got like a little ball sort of thing.
Like a spherical?
I'll get it. I'll show you. Hang on. Give me 2 minutes.
Cool. Let me...
It's really pretty, though. Oh, loads of bits, though, right?
Prayer is my strongest weapon against evil. Yes. Thank you, Rockstar Fams. Absolutely. Prayer is my #1 protection. I do the St. Francis and St. Michael's prayer and the Lord's Prayer. We pray before, during, and after every investigation. In order to sage your home properly, the way I was taught was to open up all your windows and do the saging throughout your house. That way those evil spirits go out through the window without...
That is what you're supposed to do. When you're doing saging and cleansing of houses, you're supposed to open every door, every window, because they can be in any part of your home. So you have every area open. Once you've saged, you've cleansed, you shut all of the areas up. This stops and prevents the spirit from coming back in.
Right.
Then you're supposed to salt the areas, your doors, your windows, bits like that. It stops the demonics.
You gotta open up every door and window while you're doing this saging so the spirits can exit out of your home.
Yeah.
And
that's my...
I used to do it incorrectly, believe it or not. For a long time, I didn't know that I was supposed to open my doors and windows, and I couldn't guess why I was not getting rid of it.
This is my one. This is my spiritual
Rockstar Fam said I wasn't supposed to put it in my bong. LOL. Oh my god.
For me, this is my strongest crystal. This one keeps me... safe now. I keep this in my house all the time, but it's absolutely stunning.
Alright, let me see here and I'll show you guys here. Let me grab my phone out. So that's really cool, guys. Look at this. That's Sherry's sphere. So that's really cool.
It's pretty.
That is very pretty.
It's got a lot of good energy to it as well. Crystal is one of the best stones and stuff to have around you.
Oh, absolutely. That's why I have the good luck charm, because it protects me, and I'm Irish, so it's kind of sentimental, and my family's a bunch of crazy Irish people. So, let's see. My grandfather's actually Italian, but both sides, my mom's side and my dad's side, are like pretty much English, Irish, Scot. Hold on. Seems like I lost audio here. Just give me a second. Sherry, can you hear me? Hello?
Hello, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah, I can hear you. There we go. So, guys, that. Make sure you sage properly. Hey, Shot Girl 2114, how's it going? Good to see you. Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, you're part Irish. Yeah, hell yeah, fighting Irish. My family's a bunch of crazy drunks. Let's see. My whole house is full of crystals. Wow, that is so cool, Kim Fitzgerald Rock Fam. That is awesome. Actually, really awesome. I am Lou Rock's. So Rockstar Gaming is actually Lou Rock's twin brother. He's the evil Lou Rock. Oh, okay.
Right. Well, welcome to both of you.
Yeah, exactly. Welcome.
Nice and evil twin.
Yes. How long has Lou Rock kept you away, Rockstar fam? That's so funny.
It's actually been really good to come on here, because you've been wanting me to come on here for a while. Obviously, we can still do the investigator thing, that interview thing. It hasn't really been an interview. It's been talking about paranormal experiences. But, you know, if you still want me back on for the one where you ask questions and bits like that, I'm more than happy. I've done a lot of investigations and stuff like that, so I've got so much more stuff I can talk about.
Tell me about some of your investigations. Where have you gone in the UK?
I've been to Houghton House, which is I think it's 1500 castle. It's in ruins. That is situated in Ampthill. Now that is got a lot of history behind it, good and negative. That place was really, really active when I went there. I went there with most of my team. It's said that with Houghton House, that on every Halloween, it will move 3 inches either left or right, because the owner of the place would pull the building because he did want to pull the building down. He didn't want the castle standing up. So apparently, the rumour is Halloween.
Ghost Findings TV, real quick, Sherry. Ghost Findings TV, I will get you on here, probably. Well, I'm going live for Scariest Stories at Night tomorrow night. We can definitely do a hangout tomorrow night for sure. If you want to come by my channel tomorrow night, I do the Let's Hear Your Scariest Paranormal Stories, which this kind of ended up turning into tonight, which is kind of cool. This was a really neat idea to try it with this platform, and having people invite them through the hangout, and so you guys are on call and I get to show you guys like over the phone basically what these people are. So it's kind of like doing like a call line. So that I like that idea too. Always willing to try new things on the channel. Sorry, Sherry, I interrupted you. I do apologize.
Yeah, no, like a lot of you guys, you've been able to go to places and get into places. I'm still very new at all this, so I'm still getting known that way. So I've not really been into buildings, but I've been to Houghton House, like I said. I've been to a few woods. I've been to Chicksands Woods a few times, and then the other side of Chicksands Woods. That was very interesting, very active. That was situated over near an army base as well. So there was a lot of old-fashioned soldiers from like the 1600s. Their clothing and stuff there. We've done churchyards. We've done a church that's been stood there next to a manor house since it was built in I think it was the 1700s. That church is really haunted, and that's where I got my best ever picture of a female spirit that I'd picked up on what was the name of Elizabeth. Wow. And I was clearly in the picture scene staring right at her, but I didn't realise that they would have caught her on the camera. I could see her, but when you look at it, she's as clear as day, which I can see why people would have thought that it had been copyrighted, but I was like, I don't know how to copyright things. I wouldn't do that sort of stuff. Like, it was took on the phone and it was downloaded straight away onto the channel. There was nothing done with that. That is just how it was caught.
Right.
You know, and it wasn't noticed at the time because we were so interested in the investigation, we didn't notice we'd got a picture till we got back. Because normally when we investigate, we go back to my investigator John's house and we'll have a cup of tea, and we normally go through like the EVPs together and we'll look up all the pictures. And that's when one of my investigators, when I was making a drink, made me nearly drop all the drinks on the floor because he went, "Oh my God, Sherry!" And I was like, whoa, what? Come and look at this bloody figure. Wow. It's the female, the one that you're talking to, Elizabeth. And I was like, don't be stupid. And I looked and I was like, oh my God. And it was her because it was who I was looking at. You know, so that was just crazy. And we've got some Cold Christmas. Cold Christmas is a 16 to 1700 church. The reason for it being Cold Christmas is before it was Cold Christmas, it was, in fact, I think it was St Mary's Church. And what the rumours was is on one Christmas Eve day, there was a very bad storm and it was very cold. And I don't know, I think there was some sort of curse as well. But all of the children of that town died on Christmas Day. Wow. And around Christmas, like the Christmas period, all of the families made this church for their children to be buried at, and then other loved ones were put there. But these are meant to be children that are quite well off, you know, like the ones with money. And out of respect, they named it Cold Christmas because of their death. They also... I think they removed the actual town that was there and they renamed it Werwick, which is where it is. And this place is a very negative place as well. Even though there's like children's spirits, I've got an amazing picture with a little boy and two little boys. There's one in Victorian clothing suit. Yeah. Yeah. The next boy spirit standing next to him is a little boy wearing a puffer jacket, Wellington boots and jeans. Wow. And then if you look over behind the fence, you've got little Anna. She's a little girl spirit that's in a yellow dress. You can see the outline of her sitting on the log.
Jeez, that's awesome.
So for me, it's more, I do more churches and, you know, churches, woods, and I've done a maze. That was awesome. That was really good.
So it was a haunted maze?
Yep.
Wow. That's incredible.
They're all on my channel, guys. You can see it. There's like little short videos. That was when I first started off though, so the videos back then weren't as great, but I always say to people, you don't need to have really great videos, it's just watching it. Because you do see things and notice things, you know what I mean? But obviously, as time's gone on, we've got better because we've got better equipment. But obviously, when you start off with the basic, don't you? And you get better as you go on. So, you know, we've got some amazing evidence in all ways, like spiritually seeing them and feeling them. We've got amazing EVPs. We've got amazing photo evidence. We get amazing response evidence on the like spirit apps and. you know, the obvious and things like that. It's you know, I just love everything. I just love everything about the paranormal, and you know, these are the sort of places I investigate at the minute. But we are wanting to start in buildings. I would like to do asylums and prisons and stuff. That is what I would like to go to, and pubs, definitely pubs, definitely. An old underground railway bridge or railway tunnel.
Oh yeah,
and
for
go,
sure.
There's a few of them round here. I want to try and get one of them.
Yeah, oh yeah. Like I
want
wanted
Cold Christmas Church. Well, that's built the wrong way round. So that is blatantly it was built for paganism. You know, like the bad things, bad spirits. You know, sacrifices. You know, dark magic, black witch magic. You know, that sort of stuff. It was once used as a church, but there was a lot of cruel things that were done to children and people within that church by the people that owned it. And then as time went on, obviously the church went to ruins, and then just everyday normal people like me go up there and just do stupid things at Halloween and stuff, and now it become very negative, even more.
Right. Wow, the rain just literally just started hitting like a freight train outside. I don't know if y'all can hear that in the background. I mean, it is hitting hard right now.
What's that ghost? I don't get what you
listen to that, guys.
I'll show you like what location I picked.
That is the rain that is hitting outside behind my house. That rain is heavy.
Oh, you'll like what location I've picked out for my collab. Oh, well, I hope you hurry up and get that up then so I can see it, Ghost.
Absolutely. Ghost Findings TV, where are you located in? I mean, that rain is really coming down. Like, this is the hardest rain we've got. See, we don't get rain here in California that often, but when it rains, it rains.
Yeah.
And right now we are under
we get loads of rain.
We are under a nasty little cell right now. We got some really
quite lucky that we don't get all these hurricanes and tornadoes and things like that like you guys do.
Well, we don't get tornadoes or hurricanes here in California. We don't get hurricanes and tornadoes here in California, but we get some really bad flooding when it does rain. Because it literally will not rain for an entire year, and then it will rain like this and drop 2 inches of rain in like an hour and a half, and then the rain has nowhere to go because the ground can't absorb it that fast. So you just get a lot of standing water in this town.
Ghost Findings TV is in the UK.
Oh, okay, gotcha. That's awesome. We need it so badly.
I'm supposed to be doing a collab thing where I'm meeting up with a few of the other paranormal teams from the UK.
Oh, that's awesome.
I think Spirit Encounters UK. I don't know if they're going, but I know that Friends of the Unknown. There's meant to be a few other teams that were in their chat the other day that want to meet up as well, and we're all about getting together and doing a massive.
I always would like to
come down this way and pick me up because I don't drive.
A lot of people don't like him, but I actually
have people that can drive so I can get to places that you can't do it.
Oh right. One person that I would love to collab with, like in the UK, if I ever made it, would be you and Andrew from Proving Demons. Andrew's awesome. He's got an amazing channel. He does some really risky stuff in the paranormal. But I mean, the knowledge that he has is actually like really, really good.
Yeah, no, he's very clever. He's very good at what he does. I was watching his channel today. He was doing this house and. It was something about a body in the wall or something, and he actually made a massive hole in the wall because obviously he'd gone on a spirit app, and a spirit had said to him that their body was buried within this house swarm, So we went there tonight, and it found like little bits, but I don't know what happened after because the stream went off. But he was going to let him know. But I absolutely love Andrew's channel. They're very good. Andrew definitely is somebody that I'd love to meet. You, obviously, there's so many of you I do want to meet, but that's why, like, in the future, I hope that I get to that point where I can like come over to you guys so I can get a massive collab with like the American guys.
Right.
Like I'm going to do in the UK.
That would be so much fun, and if we ever get out to the UK...
You know what I mean? It'd be nice if you could have, like, some UK teams and some American teams, like, all together.
Oh, yeah. It'd be awesome to, like, maybe do, like, if the UK teams came out here, did a collab. Yeah, Humanity, it's good to see you. Have a good rest of your night, buddy. Take care. It'd be cool if the UK people came here and did a collab, and then we go out to England.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, if we came over to you, stayed for a couple of weeks, done stuff with you up there, and then you come and do the same down our way.
Yeah, oh yeah, that'd be so much fun.
You know what I mean? That'd be really awesome.
I mean, I hope I get to the chance where our channel grows enough where we can do this full time and go to these crazy places.
I reckon you will. You've just got to keep going at it. It's like I keep saying that about my channel, but everyone's going, Sherry, you will. You will get to that point because you're really good.
We will. I hope we do, because it would be amazing if we like got to the point where we could do this as our full-time career and like go out.
What I want. This is why I do what I do, because I want a full-time career out of it. That is this isn't a hobby for me. This is something that is a passion. It's something I've always wanted to be and do.
Right. Oh yeah, no, for sure. I mean, I love the paranormal. I've been into it since my near-death experience, and when I started investigating the southeastern part of the United States when I lived in North Carolina. I hope as well to be meeting up with Lou Rock. Yeah, I would love to meet with Lou Rock out in Massachusetts, and I'd love for him to come out here to California and do a collaboration out here. Because we're about to do the Queen Mary coming up, which is really haunted, the Whaley House in San Diego, the Omen House in Los Angeles and Beverly Hills. It's the house where the Manson family had actually... it's the house next door to where the Manson family murdered Sharon Tate back in the 60s and the other people.
There's some very interesting places over your way that I would love to go to. There's loads of places.
There's the Winchester Mystery House.
The most best prisons and asylums in your countries.
Mm-hmm.
I just desperately want to get over there and, oh my god.
We have Alcatraz. You can actually pay to stay overnight in Alcatraz. Now, I don't know if I would ever do that because that place is so creepy and super haunted. Oh man, the winds are tearing something up outside.
Yeah, Andrew is American, but he's in the UK with his partner at the minute.
Mm-hmm. Is he live in the United States and he just travels all the time, or does he live in the UK?
I don't know if he's moved. I think he's moved over to the UK now. I think.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
but he does go back to his country.
I like that other channel he's friends with, Paranormal X. I like
We have been saying for ages, but it may trying to get out there due to being very expensive.
Yeah, that's kind of our debacle too.
It is the money that stands in the way of it.
I really want to check out the Waverly Waverly Hills building. Yeah, we're actually planning on doing either Waverly Hills at one point next year or Trans-Allegheny, which is the abandoned tuberculosis ward where 20,000 plus people died.
I think I've heard about that one. There's quite a few things that I've heard about different places now, and I've seen bits on Ghost Adventures and places like that. I've seen different buildings that have been...
Ghost Adventures has been there. Omar Gosh has been there. James the Fan.
You got that one where the dove the hanger is, isn't it? That spirit that shows itself as you, and if you see it, it's meant to mean death or something, isn't it?
Ooh, that's scary. So
I'm sure it's called the double hanger or the Cliffler hanger or something like that.
Yeah, it's really hard to get into Waverly Hills. But we're actually thinking about investigating this place that's only... There's this place an hour and a half from here where they actually captured Confederate soldiers and brought them to California to hang. And there's the old gallows in Monterey, California, where they hung these men. And you can see the spirits of 8 headless Confederate soldiers. So we're going to try to go investigate that place. Because it's actually a museum.
You go and do that? Are you going to be going live? I like watching all that sort of stuff.
Oh, I would love... if we can get up there, definitely going live. But it'd be most likely on Presence of the Unknown, not on this channel. This channel I don't do...
live because it's there and then evidence. It's not... You can't really question anything because it's there and then.
Yeah. So I'll use something like this. I don't know if you can see my video on YouTube, but this is...
Yeah, I can't see it.
This is what I use for... This is what I'm going to be using as my iPhone control. So basically I have 2 45 LED spotlights, and my iPhone goes right in the center here, and I can shoot the video in 4K in pure darkness.
Oh, wow. That sounds awesome.
And then pan. And then I have the full Ghost Stop. This is from Ghost Stop, and it's actually IR and full spectrum. And it shoots in 4K.
That looks really cool.
Yeah, I like that tool. I mean, they start at like $150. I went and paid the extra amount, and I think I spent like $250 on this device, but it was super, super worth it. They actually have a new spirit box that is, I think it's $100 for their spirit box, and it actually has an SD card, and it records the whole session.
Oh, that's awesome. I like that.
It's called the S box.
I've got all these high-tech equipment. I've got basic cameras, EVPs. I'm quite old school when it comes to the paranormal. I don't have all these high-tech equipment. I've got motion sensors, laser grid pen,
like
EVP,
they have footstep monitors.
I've got the casual things.
If you guys go to...
I want to get good cameras. I want to get those camera setup things where you get 4 screens and you can do different areas.
If you guys go to ghoststop.com, they have like the Boo Buddy, which is basically it's a teddy bear that lights up. It acts as an EMF. Yeah, the S box. So
I do need a good ghost hunter in shop to go to, because obviously I've got a lot of my stuff I got off eBay, and it's it hasn't been crap or anything, but I do want to get some high tech. I would love to have an SLS camera. I want to get an SLS camera, and I want an SPS7 spirit box thing, you know, bits like that. But these things cost money, so I've got to save up, because I ain't the richest person in the world. I'm not rich.
They have this thing called...
I've had to start from the bottom. I haven't got the money to just go out and buy equipment when I want it. I've got to save up, and that's why it makes it so much more important and special when I do get the stuff.
They have one of these IR 4K, or they have one of these IR full spectrum. Mine's dead currently because I forgot to turn off the IR light. But they have a version of it called the Puck, and it literally is like a hockey puck with all the full spectrum and IR lights.
Oh wow!
So it gives you a full 360 degree pan over in IR and in full spectrum.
But these pieces of equipment are not cheap, though.
No, they're not cheap.
Bits like that, and they can, like SLF, like up to $1,000 or more.
Oh yeah, like there's what's that device? The Ovulus.
Ovulus, I've got the Ovulus.
Oh, you do have the Ovulus. How do you?
I think I've got the first edition one, the one where you can't have all of the bits that add on to it.
Mm-hmm. How do you like it? Is it pretty accurate?
I've had some really good responses on it. The only thing is it sounds a bit robotic, and it's not so much that they speak in full sentences. They say certain words and bits like that, but I've had some really good evidence off of it. I love all of my devices I've got. They've all gave me some really good evidence.
Mm-hmm.
But I will admit that I am very much loving the Spirit Box apps at the minute. Some of them are amazing with the responses from the Spirit.
They have another thing that it like sits on the thing and it has these lights, and like you get closer to it and the lights flash and make sound if like a EMF is present. So that's really cool. Then they have, oh god, they have like the pyramid thing. That's like another type of, the S-Box. Oh, $69 for the S-Box. Thank you for that.
Is it?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so here's Ghostbox. I'll kind of give you guys like a description. Actually, James posted the link here. So I'll kind of give you guys what they have. They have a flux response device. I'll kind of do like a little show and tell of what that is. The flux, and it looks like this. So I'll show everybody what this looks like. So that's what it.
Ghost hunting equipment can be so expensive. I want to have a place. I know it's not going to be cheap, but I want a place where it ain't going to be.
Yeah, so that's like a RAM pod.
You're going to be waiting months and years to get it. I want a price that I'm going to have to wait a couple of months and then I'll be able to pay for it. You know what I mean?
So basically, this is like
I don't like high-tech equipment. I don't know how to use it. I've never had to use it until now. So
right.
For me, you know, I don't want all of the bits like these teams have got. All I want is a decent night vision camera, an SLS camera, and an Spirit Box, and maybe like a decent teddy bear motion sensor or something.
They have a RAM pod with a built-in. I like this. They have a RAM pod with a built-in temperature sensor.
Yeah.
Then they have the millimeter, which is a very important piece of equipment and one of my next things to buy.
Wow.
They have a full laser grid.
I'm not clued up on high-tech equipment. I need somebody like you that knows what you're talking about to tell me about the bits that I need.
This would actually be cool for live streaming. They have a full 360 IR camera that shoots.
I want the full setup thing, you know, where you can do the setup. Mm-hmm. Where you have your main TV thing downstairs, and then you have all the
oh yeah, we have one of those. I love it. Ours was about, I think, $500.
Yeah, well, I need to get one, something like that.
Ours goes into 6 different rooms, but I highly suggest going wired, not wireless. Because each one of the cords are, I think, 60 feet. 60 or 120, I don't remember.
Oh, wow.
So they can go up into 6 different rooms, and if we use those, I actually don't. Wow, the wind and the rain outside is just ridiculous. I can feel like the house kind of like shaking.
How do you do all this stuff on your channel? When you come up and you do your lives, you always come up with like your name and everything else. I don't know how to do any of that.
To do like to do what?
You know, like when you're like at the minute, I'm looking at you, but you've got this thing going across and you've got a picture and everything else. How do you do that?
This is a program called OBS. It's open broadcasting software, and hey, how's it going, Shot Girl, Pokey's mom, Rock Fam? What's going on? Nox TV, what's up? Good to see you. Thank you so much for coming. I really appreciate it.
I want to be able to do something like that on my channel so it looks a bit more interesting when I come on, because at the minute it's just you waiting, it's just me sitting there. I want it to look a bit more interesting. And
this I set up. This took me.
Videos, but I would like to be able to put arrows to where things are.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, you can do that in the description. The other ways, you can also embed other videos into your current video.
I do none of this HSFL. I've got no clue about technology. I don't do it.
Well, I'd be more than happy to help you out with that if when I have time. Because I guess it would probably be. What time is it for you right now?
For me, It is 9:54 in the morning.
Oh, gotcha. Okay. So right now I'm also in the process of downloading the video for tomorrow. So this is going to be the new video I'm going to drop tomorrow. Do you guys want me to drop it tonight or tomorrow? Because that way you guys could watch it right after I go live, or I finish the live stream here. Right now it's in the process of processing, but this is going to be the second video I shot with Ray the Fam. This is the 4K video that I shot at the Santa Rosa Cemetery. Let me know in the comment section if you guys... Yeah, this was shot yesterday.
Yeah, I think I was watching you.
Yeah. Tonight, you guys want me to drop it tonight?
Yeah, do it tonight.
Okay, I'll move it over to public. So when it's finished there, I could set it up as a premiere for after. No, I don't like the premiere. I'm gonna.
Because I don't have nothing. Like I have like certain days where I don't support certain people and stuff, but I have days where people are on, but I can sit there and still watch somebody else's videos as well. So tonight's one of the quiet nights, so I'll be able to sit there and watch your video when you put it up then.
Yeah, so I can't wait to publish this because this video is so cool. Sorry, I'm trying to see the comments at the same time. Just showing some support. Hey, thank you so much, Bless Intuitive Tarot. My computer and my phone are way too old. Yeah, in order to run the software that I'm running right now, you need a computer that can really run. Like, I mean, I almost don't like using a laptop for the software, but my laptop is a Mac, so it can handle this kind of abuse. That's what it's built for.
I've got an Acer.
Acer? Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Windows.
Nice. I have a Dell computer, but it won't work with this software. I've tried so many times. Because I could get OBS, the Streamlabs OBS, which I can't get on Mac yet because Streamlabs is not available. But I have some of the Streamlabs integrations, like the chat box, so where you're seeing the live chat behind the cemetery. And like the viewers counter thing right here. That's all Streamlabs integrations. It takes a while. It took me about 2 hours to set the original template for this live stream.
I'm still on it.
Yeah,
you're... I'm just going to move the camera over this way a little bit a minute because I need to take my medication and I don't need to see me taking it.
Gotcha. Well, I'm actually going to be pretty much wrapping up this live stream here. We can finish this conversation tomorrow. I'm going live tomorrow for this Let's Hear Your Scary Paranormal Stories. And I'm going to have like an open panel. It's actually going to be a Google Hangout. So I just wanted to run it this way tonight just to do a little change up on the channel. Kind of do the professional outlook. So yeah, I will be going live. So I am in the process of dropping the new video in 4K. I'm just finishing the video information.
Yeah, well, I can come back on and watch you again tonight and that as well. Like, I come in to support you most of the time anyway.
Yeah, absolutely. And let me see here. I need to... I'm actually... Hold on. Let me move it over to... Oh, I can schedule it. Okay, cool. Schedule it for today. Today's the 29th.
It is, yeah.
And then I am going to do it at 2 a.m. my time. And
2 a.m. your time. So how many hours time is that then? Because here it's 9:58.
So 2 a.m. So it will be, you're 8 hours ahead of me. So 10 o'clock in the morning, 10 o'clock in the morning. So
right,
okay. Actually no, sorry, that let me see here. I'll have it drop in 30 minutes after I finish this live stream. So at 2:30 my time. So I need to finish up downloading all this. So
yeah, no, that's fine. Well, thank you for having me on HSFL.
Yeah, absolutely. Definitely. Well, it was a pleasure seeing you, Sherry. I hope you have a great rest of your evening. I am going to be dropping the new video, so guys, in 30 minutes I will be dropping this new video. I'm just finishing up the description here, so stay tuned to that. I hope you guys enjoy this. Take care, everybody. Much love and light, and I will probably talk to Sherry tomorrow if she has time, and continue with this conversation. So,
thank you guys for watching us, and love you all. Lots of love and respect, guys. Love, peace, and may the Lord and Divine be with you. Blessed night and blessed day, guys. Thank you for having me on HSFL, and I'll talk to you tomorrow.
Absolutely.
Well, I'll be on later anyway if you're on anyway, but you know what I mean.
Absolutely. I will definitely be on same time.
You are very welcome, my darlings.
Same time tomorrow night, and yes, I will try to drop in some actual like ghost stories.
It's not night time, darling. Here it's 10 o'clock in the morning.
Right. That's true.
I've not even been asleep yet.
Oh, jeez. Well, thank you, Sherry, so much. I'll talk to you tomorrow. I'm gonna go finish this and then head off to bed, and then I'll answer your guys' comments when I wake up tomorrow morning.
Okay, yeah, no, you're welcome, guys. Lovely to speak to you. Glad that you got to do that. Thank you, HSL. Love you all. Thank you, fams.
Love you, Sherry.
See you later.
Bye. Alright, guys. Thank you so much. I hope you guys have a great rest of your night. Take care. Love and light. Peace.